West. What are we doing? Are we recording it?
I just started it.
Okay. So, quick recap for the recording. Everybody got their level up, so we re-rolled our new health. Zell is very excited because he has 69 health now. Our Horbarian has leveled up to the point where he can really...
I have peaked.
Horbarian. I like that. That's a new character subclass. The last we left off is we fought an orc jelly over in the southwest quadrant of the maze, and we're waiting for the party to decide where they're going from there. It looks like we're going north, though.
Well, we do kind of need to go north.
Well, essentially, yes. You've done everything in the dead center quadrant. It's that left wall that hasn't really been hit yet. That's it.
Then let's go there.
All right, straight up to the north. So that means we're going to the area that has that little half room that looks like a puddle. We're gonna call that area 10.
Is it an actual puddle or is it like full on dive?
I'm gonna read it to you.
Where is it?
Left wall going north.
I got it right.
Si, señorita. Okay.
Right here.
A still pool fills much of this cavern. The water is dark, revealing little of what might lie within. The shore of the pool consists of a thin layer of broken shells from strange, pale mussels, and a fishy odor hangs in the air. A passage leads south from this area where we just came from, and a set of steps climbs up to the east. A sluggish stream flows out of the cave to the northeast.
Do we still have dark vision?
Yes. Fikok has had a long rest. He's had the ability to cast Eyes of Night again, so we still have our dark vision.
Okay. How deep is that?
From what you can see where you are, the pool is about 20 feet deep in the dead center. The stream to the northeast leading out is about 3 feet deep, and the ceiling of this passage is only 2 to 3 feet above the waterline through that tunnel.
In other words, it floods.
Are there any rocks or debris or anything
Can
on
I
the floor?
go down and investigate it?
So you want to go into the water to investigate. Silo, what'd you say?
We wanted to see if there was a rock or something on the floor that we can throw into the water to see if there's anything in there that's going to stir movement.
Sure. Where do you want to throw the rock? Do you want to throw
Directly
it to the dead center?
into the middle.
Directly into the middle. Okay. You pick up one of the rocks that are flat and smooth, just perfect for skipping. You rear back.
We don't know how to skip.
You rear back, and you're ready to chuck this rock. Roll a dex throw for me, please.
What's this dice? Dex. Okay. 20.
20.
Before adding anything.
You got a nat 20.
I did.
Okay. Nat 20 on the first roll.
Let's go.
We didn't even do our
We didn't even
inaugural
do
roll.
our
You didn't do the
inaugural.
inaugural. It doesn't matter. You got a 20 on your first roll. All right. You rear back. You have this smooth rock in hand. You have just the right angle looking through the water that you skip it. It goes all the way through the center, hits the wall on the other side, and skims around the outside corners. Nothing is disturbed. The water stays relatively calm other than the stream. Nothing comes to the surface.
But my water still sinks to the bottom though.
The rock will eventually skip to the far side, skitter across the wall, and then sink to the bottom. You threw it so perfectly that it had the right spin to make it all the way across, and then round the wall as well.
I didn't want to do that. I wanted to throw it into the middle.
We went with skip, and you skipped. Skip, perfect skip.
Why did we skip? Alright, fine. Okay.
So,
that told me nothing.
dive.
Tony, you're gonna jump in? Okay. I want you to roll a combo check for me. First is gonna be survival to see how long you can hold your breath. Second's gonna be for investigation to see what you can see at the bottom.
So survival first.
Survival first to see how long you can hold your breath for.
Oh shit. Oh no. Do I do that at advantage or disadvantage?
Nothing.
Okay.
It's-
So I got a 5.
Should have sent me and I can breathe in water.
So that's 100%. You can hold your breath forever. That would have been smart. So you dive into the water very elegantly, and when you get to the center, you dive down, but only after a few seconds you rush to the top and say, "I forgot to hold my breath. I'm gonna come back," and you start to choke a little bit on the water. Roll your investigation at disadvantage to see what you were able to see, and this is the reason for the survival check.
Motherfucker. 18.
At
And that's-
disadvantage.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, let's find out. Roll the other one. Haha! 5.
5.
Actually, I lied. 4.
4.
You're -1.
In your panic of forgetting to hold your breath, you don't see anything of value or interest. You rush back to the shore, and you take a moment to catch your breath.
Okay. Actually, you try. You can hold your breath.
Yeah,
I'm
why
gonna give it a
don't...
go.
Yeah, so our air genasi, who can hold her breath indefinitely... Nobody said shit.
And she has a plus
Something
12 to
caught-
investigation, doesn't
Something
she?
caught onto my wolf pelt. It felt weird.
Well, here's the thing. You're able, and since you have the slippers of spider climbing, you can attach yourself to the floor and,
And
just
just
walk
walk
straight
down.
down.
Let's do it.
So you walk straight down and you get to the very bottom, and at the core, the very center of the deepest part of this pool, you see a skeleton which has some tattered, waterlogged robes around it at the bottom. What do you choose to do?
I'm gonna strip the skeleton.
Okay. So you're going to take everything from it, the robes, the robes, the bag, the jewelry, the weaponry, everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, are you going to pocket these?
No,
Because
I'm gonna bring
nobody
them up.
can see you right now.
No, I'll bring him
Okay. You come back to the surface with a small trove of treasures and you lay them out on the ground. The whole entire party can see it, except for maybe Zell. He's still trying to catch his breath, looking up at the ceiling like, what the fuck did I do?
up. I found stuff.
Ooh, stuff.
Give me a moment.
So,
I'm trying to breathe.
Stuff. I can hold stuff.
so you didn't bring the skeleton. You only brought all of its goods.
All is good.
'Kay.
He's naked.
So you took the robe and you wrapped all of the stuff on him into it
Yeah.
like a small satchel. As you laid the robe out, you notice that they used to be fine robes of a class of wizardry, but it's so waterlogged and destroyed you can't tell what class the wizard belonged to. On him, there is a magic
there a
wand.
color?
Huh?
Is there a color of the robe?
No, it's been waterlogged and destroyed. It's faded. You
Oh,
can't
okay.
tell. It's a darker color, but you can't tell what it was originally.
Got it.
There is a magic wand, and there are 2 platinum rings, as well as a small bundle of orc arrows.
Ooh, gimme.
I believe we could all agree she gets the arrows.
It's like, who
I
needs
mean-
a back scratcher with all the fucking itchy shit? I think maybe we should all take 1 just in case.
I'll give you one of my regular arrows. Give me the orc arrows.
That works for us. Okay, so there are 7 orcish arrows, or arrows of orcish construct.
Gotta be careful with those.
Let me add those to
Another
your sheet.
wand. I could never have enough wands.
Small
Maybe your
bundle,
sex
7
tape.
arrows of orcish construct.
Yes, I just wrote orc arrows for shorthand. Pardon me.
That's not supposed to be in the recording. Eventually, I'm not going to be able to do that.
Do what?
Nothing.
So you've taken the arrows. What is still left in there is a wand, and there are 2 platinum rings.
Are they magical?
The rings are non-magical.
Then I
You
would
sell
sell them.
Do you want me to just divide the gold out for what we sell and split it amongst what we have?
Yes.
Okay.
Above table, I may steal shit, but then I am very generous about, oh, here, take this. Oh, here, take this.
I don't know. I heard, "Gimme mine."
Yeah.
For the most part, yeah. No one else shoots. And that would give me a
We
variety
all
of arrows.
itch. Okay. I've added the.
I will find back scratches and buy you all some.
I've added the gold for the platinum rings into our division afterwards.
Are you able to study the wand?
I don't know, but I
You
took the
have
wand.
to, on your next rest, you'll be able to figure out what the wand is.
Okay. Wand.
Remember, you have to focus on magical items to discern what they are.
It doesn't matter. 'Cause
I think
I'm
you're gonna
still
like this.
69. How does my character know that? I don't know.
I'm just above 50 now. I'm happy.
Yeah, I think Maria's gonna like this this new wand she got.
Probably. She likes fun stuff, and I feel like it's gonna be
Are
fire.
we able to
No.
study the robes at all, or are they completely
No.
trashed?
As
Once
you
the
try to
day-
examine and
already
unfold them,
come
the
out of
more
the
that you stress the material, it starts to deteriorate more and more. There are no
Whoa.
emblems or threads left on it.
A D100.
They've all rotted away under the water for however long that's been there. The only thing you can tell is that it may or may not have been from Phandalin, the town that we're normally from. Specifically because it seems like a familiar material that you've seen other people wear, but you can't really tell. You have a hunch. For fun, and this is a hard roll, everybody roll a history check.
Did I get advantage?
You will get
have
advantage.
bugs up.
This is a very
You're
high
telling
roll.
on this.
Now, before anybody even tells me what this is, I wrote down the actual roll requirement for it. I don't even know if anybody can hit this.
Mine was like stuck against the wall between 9 and 19. Do you want me to reroll?
What would you get if it was a 19?
So he got a 19.
Yeah, but if she has bonuses.
I
to
do
her
have
history-
bonuses to history. +2, so 21.
Okay. Anybody higher than a 21?
24.
I wasn't going to do it at first, but I'm like, for fun to see if anybody gets it. It is a 24. The only way to get it otherwise would be a critical success.
Who has that much of a plus to history?
That's why I wasn't going to roll
My
it
history
originally,
is
but
shit. Mine is
like I said, if somebody
I'm
crit,
-1.
like I said, if somebody
got
crit,
-1.
I would have given it to them.
It's +4, but if I crit, I would have.
Hit 24 regardless.
Yeah.
What is yours?
2.
I thought yours would be higher.
I did too a little bit.
He's like scholar, right?
Yeah, but
Now, if anybody had a background or a proficiency in tailoring, they would have had a much easier DC for
Like
it.
Taylor Ham.
I was like, do you even know what Taylor ham is, my friend? That is my breakfast of choice. That is pork roll, egg, and cheese, homie.
Okay.
That doesn't change the question.
Anyway, but no, that was without tailoring. The DC was near impossible. Again, the only way would have been a crit, and I was going to avoid it, but there was still a chance. All right, that being said,
That was annoying. It was stuck like that, and I could not tell what number it was.
that's what's like. Look, if it's a 19 and you had enough for it, I would have given it to you. But the odds of that again. You have a small reprieve of time here. The water is clean and clear. You hear nothing around you. Nothing's going on. What do you guys want to do?
Have you rested recently? Does everyone have spell slots?
Yes, we've just recently had a long rest. So everybody's fully recharged except for minor damage on Nuck.
And rage.
I don't even know if you used rage for that last one, did you?
I don't think so.
I don't.
No, you still have full slots of rage, sir. After the rest, the orc jelly that we fought, there was one orc jelly. You didn't rage. That's the only thing we fought since we've taken that long rest. So everything recharged.
It was a long rest.
It was a long rest.
Okay.
We
Then
had the opportunity in the
I
the
have
sealed
4
room.
rage now.
Now keep in mind, we had to break the lock to get out, so there is no way to go back there to rest again.
I now have 4 rage.
We basically locked ourselves in and then we couldn't get out, so we just broke our way out. There's no way to secure that room again.
I will destroy them.
I mean, technically, she can wand to web it and then fire it.
I mean, I also have Leomun's tiny hut. I can do it anywhere at any time and nobody ever
Sure.
gets damaged, but nobody ever asks for it.
I always forget about it. Especially in the middle of this kind of area, I think of that when I'm traveling, not when I'm
Right.
like hiding.
That's the common use for it. I'm very excited to see how everything turns out in the near future.
Okay, let's focus on now. We're gonna continue going,
Okay,
right?
I want to
What
go
else do we
investigate the
see?
stairs.
Oh, am I still like super clung to this haunted pipe?
Yes.
That's kind of permanent.
Okay.
There are ways to break it,
I
but
like my pipe.
you'll kill your mother for somebody touching that pipe.
Yeah, that's fine. It's kind of like the stick I wanted.
Just good to know. Okay. What do you remember about that pipe?
The little. They weren't goblins. What were they? Ghouls.
Ghouls. What are ghouls?
They're
They're spirits
Dead.
inhabiting corpses. You got it from a wraith. It is attached to you permanently. And it seems that any spirit wants that pipe. So just keep that in mind for the future. Just keep that in mind.
Oh, wait. Are we going to take...
Yeah,
we're
if
gonna
it
take a
leaves
long
your
rest at this
possession, you
location?
become
Okay.
extremely depressed.
Are we near a graveyard? Just out of curiosity? Yes,
Here?
you are. Okay. Alright, well, we all go to sleep. You're gonna see Zell, and he's gonna be fucking eye wide open. He's not going to sleep. If any spirit you said, right?
I don't know.
That's what you just said. That's why I'm asking. Because that
so
makes the
far
scenario.
Because the time turner's here. All I said is that she got it from a wraith, and it seems that spirits, the ghouls, the spirits inhabiting the bodies, were very attracted to this.
But they didn't harm me.
That's not the problem. You want to protect it. They want it back. We want to get rid of it.
It's
As if
mine.
any one of us touch it.
Do we want to get rid of it?
It's not mine.
I
What's the
think
harm in my pipe?
I think we don't care. And
I
I'm different to her
distracted a
pipe.
bunch of ghouls.
Hey,
with
if
my
she gets mobbed because of the damn pipe, we just stand back and watch.
Hey.
Blow in the pipe.
These are all in character
Character.
I
conversations.
said we.
We.
It's a smoking pipe, by the way. I thought you said blow on the pipe.
Blow,
I actually thought it was a music pipe.
No, it's a smoking pipe.
Oh, I thought it was like. A
That's what you
pipe.
get when you
I
blow
was seeing
into
a
it.
pipe.
Well, it's not a shit whistle.
Think a little Sherlock pipe.
How durable is it?
Try and break it, find out.
No, I was just wondering, is like if she tries to smoke out of it, will it fucking disintegrate?
I don't need to smoke out of it.
I said if she decides to.
Oh, this is her precious. She won't put flame to this.
Make riches.
Flesh and satin are the only things that touch my pipe.
Okay. So, moving on.
So the two options to go are the stairs and the water causeway.
Stairs.
Stairs.
Investigate for traps.
Okay, so we're going up to the back area of 11 that you guys wanted to get through the door from before.
Is it considered going up the stairs or down the stairs?
We're going up the stairs.
These are up.
Okay, so you are ready to approach the door. What are your actions? How are you doing this? Now remember, on the other side of this room, we found the door that was barred and locked, and we heard voices inside. We know for a fact at least one goblin is in there.
Well-
Is there room for me to stand on the ceiling above the door?
Yes, it's not a lot of space. Think of it as from the top of the doorway, your head peeks just over it if you're standing
But
on
if I
the-
like crouch, just so I can
You're-
like snatch somebody if I have to.
You're basically doing one of these.
Half cover?
So it's like 3/4 cover for her. All that's going to peek out from ceiling to door frame is just going to be her head that she can peer over. How do you guys want to proceed?
So I'm
And
gonna
if
go
we're
ahead.
going in, I need marching order, and we're going to build the room.
That's what I was gonna ask next, because as I finish going up the stairs, because dwarf 1 and 2, they walk slower. 1 is extra clunky, so I just drop them off at the top of the steps. I approach. Are we going in?
So I guess that goes up for stealth checks. As I get lugged to the top.
Just grab him like a cat.
Yeah?
Well, his boots make it so you walk quieter now, right?
No.
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 I just
you don't
walk
have
5
further.
feet further and jump higher.
That's right.
And him jumping right now with that heavy armor would be
Oh
pretty
yeah, I'm
bad.
tanging everywhere if that's the case.
So this is where we heard some some sort of creature on the other side of the door, and now we're on the other side of the other side of the door. So, since there is a creature inside on the other side of the door, I want to blast the door. That way, it will blast inside the room and maybe hurt the creature.
I'm gonna stand behind her.
I think
Well, you're on the ceiling.
I asked. If I didn't go up the ceiling.
Oh.
But if we're just charging in, I'm not gonna fucking.
Well, I want her to be able to blast it so that way at least we have a chance to move through afterwards. So that way, the kind of cone area where
So
right.
what do you want to do? Are
Silas
you
blasting the door.
hold on? Are you blasting the door, which will cause the impact to be at the door and 20 feet in our direction and on the other direction? Or are you going to have somebody open the door and then fire through the door?
No,
I
why would I
recommend
do
that.
that? I want to blast the door.
Because you're gonna blast us if you do that instead of the enemy.
Including
So
yourself.
y'all see that I'm getting ready to blast this door. Y'all better move. I'm blasting the door.
How far are you from the door?
I don't know.
Aha! Well,
Hey,
go
blast
ahead and
the
remember
door.
that's damage to you too.
I'm blasting the door.
Okay.
I'm gonna
That's the top
tuck
of the
back
steps.
into that corner hall that's a dead end because
To the south?
at the very edge I'm more than 20 feet because these are
I
10
will
feet
also-
each.
Correct.
Yeah.
I will also choose to be 20 feet from her wherever she's casting
And I'm
her
assuming you're
bullshit.
going to stand by the stairs,
Yeah.
so you're outside of the blast radius.
But I'm blasting the door.
That's hand holding.
So realistic. No, I'm just asking. You guys are doing it. I had like 5 or 6 things to say to this already, and I've held my tongue. So, looking at the room, when you hit the door, because this is strategy. You're blasting the door in 20 feet in either direction. Correct?
Okay.
Okay. If that's the case,
Wasted spell slot.
Did I blast the door?
can you hang on?
He's setting it up.
First thing is first. I'm going to remove your spell slot, or mark it.
Why? It's not a spell slot. It's a cantrip.
You said fireball.
No, I said Eldritch blast the door.
Eldritch blast the door.
I did.
Okay.
Because it is
Take
force.
away.
So yeah, so it's not 20 feet in either direction. Eldritch blast is an impact. That's it.
Right.
Okay. Roll your attack.
Question.
First, you see if
While
it hits.
she's rolling for her attack, would I be able to go take this chance of opportunity to see if I could sprint to the door and open it first?
So it says 2d10. I rolled a 5 and a 6, so 11.
You still need a roll if you hit the door.
Roll
Oh.
for attack.
That's what I was saying. I saw you grab the dice, and I'm like, you still need a roll to see if you hit.
Wrong one.
So,
Wrong one.
Can I?
You wouldn't have enough time because she was already preparing it. By the time you would get there, you would be in the range of fire. Chance to hit?
Mm-hmm.
I don't hit it. I don't think. 4
What-
plus 7.
11.
That's what I got. I got 11.
You got 11?
Yeah.
You basically knocked on the door.
And now you gave away our presence.
Does she roll it for each blast?
No. It's
Eldritch Blast is 1 blast, 2 rolls for damage. Firebolt is 2 rolls, and both have individual damage. Eldritch Blast is 1 roll, multiple hits. That's why she's not allowed to twin it. She's not allowed to twin Eldritch Blast anymore because it's
So,
more than 1 target.
that did make a sound on the door.
Oh yeah.
Now, immediately afterwards, now can I go and sprint towards the door?
Nope, make a separate attack roll for each beam.
For Eldritch?
I
Yeah.
think
That's
we
why
went
she-
through this last
I'm on
time.
D&D Beyond.
Okay. Roll your second attack on it just in case. Nope.
So,
Okay. You sprint over to the door and it is unlocked. You push the door open. Everybody roll for initiative.
can I kick it open?
If you go to kick it open, you're rolling against the
Where
DC
do you
for
open
it,
it?
the AC for it.
Mm,
If you just open it, the door's open.
I just wanted to make a loud sound to go ahead for the surprise.
Oh, she made the loud sound already.
It was loud? I thought it was a knock.
She pretty much knocked on the door in a crevasse of an area. There is a lot of echo there. All right,
21.
I got a bunch of stuff to roll here.
21.
Got a little overzealous there.
It happens. And Tony is already snapping again.
I just gave it a moment so I could breathe.
I want to snack. I've been staring at that amazing looking muffin
Okay.
over there. Every
So-
time you take a piece of it, I'm like, oh man, I want a muffin. I should have gotten a cookie.
You want some?
No, I don't. I
Quick-
do, but I don't.
Quick description of the room. Across the room is another door. This one is blocked by a barricade from the remains of a wooden table. In the room, you see 5 bugbears and a single goblin. They are the loyal minions of Nizar. This room marks the front line of the Black Spider's assault on Wave Echo Cave. The bugbears are here to prevent ghouls, zombies, or other undead from troubling their master in his lair.
I'm sorry, it was 5 bugbears and a what?
And a single goblin. The goblin is well dressed for a goblin and speaks common fluently. We heard him on the other side.
Oh, what a distinguished gentleman.
Oh, yes, yes.
Can you give me the description of the room?
Across the room, there is another door blocked and barricaded by the remains of a wooden table. All of these look to be former barracks, so you'll see a few beds, things like that, old destroyed mining supplies, but most of the room has been cleared out for the size of the bugbears and the goblin itself. Now, finish rolling the rest of these.
Those Oreos, didn't you?
I did eat the last of the Oreos last night.
I did too.
Yeah, he did. He ate the last of the Oreos you gave us last night. I was so sad. I was like, leave me one. And he's like, they're gone.
You still had cookies left over?
Yeah.
They lasted that long?
I can't eat a lot of sweets, and it takes him a while to eat them. But they were
Yeah,
fucking yummy.
listen. The way that you eat everything else in the world, cookies, man, I can demolish cookies.
Listen,
I can
I
demolish cookies. I can't because it's not good for me and it's a lot of insulin.
I don't.
But if I had the opportunity, if my sugar was low, I can demolish cookies.
Wow.
oh
Like, I just rolled all the initiatives for them. Nobody rolled under double digits.
Lovely.
can do you want me
Thick
to
Ox
give,
rolled a 1. I shit you
Well,
not.
well,
Can
no.
you just look at that
Well,
for Thick Ox roll? That is a
do
fucking
you
one.
want our
That's a
initiative
one.
before
Hold on,
I
no.
go outside?
You have a mastiff.
I get advantage.
And you have a goat.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, you get to roll again.
Before I leave, 16.
Mine's a 21.
no, I'll keep my original roll. Thank you, goat. What was the goat's name again? Bleak?
Bleep.
Bleak. Ah. It's a funny name for a goat. Exactly.
Okay, your roll?
15.
15. And your Mastiff's roll? You have dog meat in combat.
You rolled a 9.
9, he gets a +1, so that's 10. Yours was?
8.
8. Oh,
Yeah.
And what was
I go
yours?
after the fucking dog.
What was yours?
18 plus 1, 19.
This is interesting. Okay. So Scylla is going to have a rollies. Raw number. Hi, Chihuahua.
12.
Oh my
God
god.
damn.
8. You go first. Well, you're not going first, but you're going before this one.
Who's this one?
Bugbear 4.
Oh, you already have the initiative?
Getting there. I'm setting them up now. I just did the rollies for one of them.
Did I have rollies?
I'm checking. I don't think so.
Okay.
Was there a rollies for my 21?
No, definitely not.
But you said they all got double digits, so I wasn't sure.
They did.
Alright, so each square is 10 feet, so that's 30, 50.
Okay. Initiative order is set. Here's a big fucking set of rolls here. They're not super tanky, but there's enough of them to make this a pain.
That's right there.
And we're gonna need the majority of us outside the doorway.
Okay.
Pain what kind?
Right there.
Remember, the map is 10 feet, so those double what's on here. Vanilla bean, peanut butter brittle, caramel.
Why so many different strange
It is
flavors?
so good. I have been addicted to it. It's surprising. It's. You want to try?
I'm not a big fan of peanut brittle or caramel.
Ah. I was sad because last time he went, he was out, so I got the other flavor of this brand.
Did you get the Christmas flavors for that thing?
I don't like them as much.
I didn't like them at all. We got both of them and I hated them.
Yeah, the cranberry.
But
hot
this
chocolate
brand,
was
the
just
gingerbread,
Ew.
the gingerbread cookie and this brand was fucking amazing.
I'm sad he's completely out of my chocolate peanut butter. And that's my favorite flavor of all of them.
Him too. I'm actually really liking this brand. This is a
It's
blue
small.
raspberry lemon muffin.
Yeah, he has that one at
Oh
home.
yeah, it's so good.
It just really fucking sweet.
Okay. I also rolled out your
I
Mastiff.
got the gingerbread
What do
cookie
you mean?
one last time. No.
Your
You
Mastiff
summoned
is
a
in
Mastiff.
combat.
Yeah, I understand that, but I rolled initiative for him.
Yes, I know. And
Oh,
when
you
I say I rolled him out, I mean like his
Oh,
HP,
what?
his AC, his attacks, his movement,
I see.
and
Should've
possibly
done
a
it.
eulogy.
Doug has the printer for his old cash register if you want to get that and try to program it for the D&D printer.
Maybe.
Maybe we
I
should
think we have an old
print
zebra, too.
him
Uh,
a
printer.
character sheet for all of his animals.
Yeah, I'll take care of that.
Yeah, that way when you have that, you
That's
can-
why if he's gonna have any in combat, I roll them out separately and they will be attacked. So I don't know if dog meat's gonna last.
Did you ever go on the
Considering it's
How
out.
many did he summon? Hold up.
What?
He has
Are
a
you on
total
the
of 3
ceiling?
out. Dog meat is active combat. Cat meat
I'm
is
behind you,
hanging out
somewhere.
with me, giving me advantage like your pet, and then Bleat,
Bleep.
the goat, is with what?
What a pee.
With a P?
Blip.
Bleat?
Bleep. Whatever sound goes to me.
Whatever.
There you go.
So Baba Bad Boy is hanging out
Bad
with
Bad.
Scylla and giving her advantage on her rolls.
Like all my rolls?
Yep.
Oh, for real?
There's
Yeah,
a
like
couple
her
of
rat.
that don't, but basically
Like
everything.
a rat.
Yeah.
So like how often I
Majority
have
of
an
it.
advantage? You
So,
do too.
so when I go to roll my damage, I technically have an advantage to
No,
roll
not for
my
damage.
attack.
Your
Or
attacks,
attack
yes.
That's what I meant. I meant my attack.
Yes.
So technically
Oh.
you would have had
Until they-
advantage on the door, but we didn't
Until
do
it
that.
dies, though.
Until they die, and the only way for a non-combatant to die is an area of effect attack.
And the fact of the matter is, that means
How long until
if we
dawn?
stay near her, we'll be safe.
Because that's kind of.
Because she won't blow herself
Critical.
up.
Right now, it's somewhere around
And her
11
ghost
p.m.
leap.
because we had an
I
8-hour
don't
long
know.
rest from
You
the
never
the
really
late
know what happens to
afternoon.
me. I'm
So it's probably
chaotic.
around midnight right now, maybe 1 in the morning, give or take. So this is very early,
Okay.
but it's still before the dawn.
Before the dawn.
Okay.
Okay. Order.
Initiative order. Ray,
Ooh.
Scylla, Bugbear 4,
Big boy.
1, 2, Zell, Nook, Bugbear 3, 5, Thickok.
Goddamn, that roll didn't save you.
It did, because I rolled a 1 otherwise. And I
Oh.
still rolled a 12, and this is how low I am on the initiative.
Fuck.
After the Thickok is the Goblin, the slightly finely dressed one. Dog Meat. Nugget as the closer.
God damn.
Dude, she rolled an
I
8.
rolled an 8.
But you rolled
So,
a 1.
I didn't even use my
Five-
advantage. I
five
just rolled a
bugbears.
21.
One. We'll call you Bugbear.
Actually, out of curiosity.
4,
Same thing.
5.
So in this room, we're all outside the room. Zell is at the door. Bugbears and goblins are scattered about. The goblin, on the other hand, is closest to the far door.
Okay, so what is closest to the door that I can fucking see?
We're going to put him out there randomly.
Alright, so this is the
'Cause they're all
goblin. He's
spread
closest
out.
to this door. Yes?
The goblin is closest to the door, yes.
Alright, cool. Alright, and bugbears spread out?
Yeah.
Just kind of places. Put you there. Put you there. I'll put you right there.
Are there any pluses to the orc arrows, or are they just orc arrows?
So there are,
I gotta study them first, though.
right, there are
Okay.
they're not magical, but if you shoot them, you're just shooting
Oh.
arrows. You don't know if they have any special attributes.
This is dog meat.
So for example, you can't really use them yet, but I can tell you what it's going to do.
Mm-hmm.
They war cry.
Hopefully.
Those arrows, as you shoot them, cry as they go to their target. They're basically screeching arrows.
Hopefully Thickok doesn't call out his ancestral sacred
The
weapon
best
thing,
way to
'cause
think about those is
Never need another character.
you want to lead people away from you. You would shoot the arrow in wherever you want them to go, and they will follow that arrow.
And then I gotta go find it.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's kind of like a one-use thing. If you find it, great, but if you shoot it 100 yards away, you're just leading enemies out to that location so you can sneak by somewhere. So these are
Or
good-
shoot them from a great distance so they can't get to me. Because I have 600 range.
right. Why, yeah, but then why would you use that arrow? That's to like
Because-
lure them away, kind of a thing.
Lure them away, and then I can hit them before their movement even gets back to me.
So, for an example, you could shoot it somewhere that's an opening, get them to come out to the opening to investigate, and have clear shots from there. That makes better sense.
Yeah.
Cool.
There's multiple uses for those.
I'm happy I'm at the top.
But there's no damage, like bonuses or anything.
Yeah.
like that.
So I'm happy I'm at the top.
Your character won't technically know that until you actually fire
yeah.
one. And once you fire, you'll be like, ah! That's amazing.
I'm not gonna use them now, though. Wait, that one's...
Keep in mind,
5.
if you take some time to study it, you can learn how to craft them yourself.
Yes.
I always encourage crafting things that are fairly simple. You're basically taking a bone arrowhead and drilling holes in it or chipping holes in it to make a sound. Knowing that the arrow fires and screeches, you could kind of duplicate or replicate those holes.
Imagine if I could cast Simulacrum on my rage. Then I will rage twice.
And if you can find an orc, you can figure out how to make +1 variants of those to
Does
teach
this-
you how to make it.
Does this mean my resistance turns
Too bad I didn't get these
into-
before he fucked the orc.
Could have asked that guy.
True, because you did charm him. He was open to questioning.
Okay.
Find a north, I'll charm
Don't worry, I'll fuck this one too.
it.
Are you gonna Thor some bitches? Are you gonna Mjolnir some fools?
We'll see.
Bag of haunting in this small room.
Yeah, I could do that.
What
I
about-
gust of wind.
Okay.
I mean, we could do gust of
So,
wind, but at the same time, that's
From
a
where I
lot of
am, I can
fur
shoot
that I can
between
pick up for myself.
people. And what
That's all
number
you're
is
doing
this?
in
2?
combat is like a new gust of wind,
Yes.
then the fur's all over.
That's
Ooh,
2.
Piece of candy.
Okay. So everybody sees where we are right now, right?
So I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna shoot a orc 2.
Are you in the room?
No.
How are you gonna shoot them if you're not in the room? Zell's blocking the doorway.
What was that?
You gotta move
She
past
left
him.
it 2 spots open.
Because it shows that it's 1 block,
Which
It's
is
the
10
doorway,
feet.
10
Oh, for the
feet.
double doors.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he's opened one door for the double doors.
It's not. What do you mean double
No,
doors?
it's-
What are you talking about double doors? On the map, it shows each square is 10 feet. So
Let me
that's
see.
5,
Okay.
10. So
No, the door's only 5 feet. It's half a square.
Hang. Where's that map?
Oh, I see what you're talking about. Room 14 and 15
Yeah,
are considered
it's-
double
it's-
doors. I got you. All right.
Yeah, this right
All
there
right.
where we are is
Yeah,
a
we got
single.
you. Yes,
He's
I
blocking
see
the
it.
door.
I see it. We got
Gotcha.
you.
Bless
Holy shit, Donald.
Okay.
I was tripping for a second there. I was like, no, this is a single door. I was like, oh, they're
So-
doubled? Wait a second.
Double.
Double. That only happened once. What the shit?
Bless you.
I wish you could pull that duck out of the
It's
bag.
like, what was
I
that?
was thinking, you
Is
get
that
a
a
duck out
toy?
of that fucking bag? Bag
that
of
a
tricks
toy?
is duck.
Yep.
I want to play with that.
Okay,
toy.
so 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah,
It's
the
like
dog is
he's not
interesting.
always around, but when he makes his appearance, hey, and there he goes.
Fucking Howard the Duck and shit.
Okay, so I got just inside the room, and I'm just gonna shoot straight all the way at the goblin then.
Okay,
'Cause he
so
goes
Where'd you
last.
run into the room? Oh, off
I'm
the side.
just off to the side of the door.
Okay, and you're shooting the goblin?
Yeah.
You're
'Cause-
gonna shoot straight. Okay.
I have sharpshooter.
Okay.
Oh my god!
He's not magic, is he?
Well, no one took
We don't know.
The DM has shrugged his shoulders.
13 plus 2, 15.
15. That hits.
Now the damage.
On the goblin.
Well, all the orcs go, or bugbears go first. So,
Yeah, no, hit him. You already hit him. How much did you?
5, 21.
21. You killed this goblin right off.
As you shoot
No,
your
Snake
arrow, he fucking jumps up in a shriek and notices that he is
Wait.
now knocked into the
Wait.
wall.
Wait a second. As the arrow connects and the goblin knows that the wound is fatal, he drops to the ground and he murmurs out a few words. Can anybody hear him? There's only one person in the room. Do you care to listen to what he says?
Sure.
Yes?
You hear him murmuring from the side, "Wow, I was going to help." And he passes out.
Nice.
Oh, fuck.
That's why I was laughing.
Are you staying in that room?
The finely dressed goblin is the first to die and the only one that speaks the same language in that room. Goblin's out.
Silent makes a connection to Ray.
That's
And
awesome.
no, none of you got his name.
Okay, so
I mean, technically, I can
I'm going. So I used how much of my move speed? I have 30,
Well,
right? And I
we
used
just killed the guy who was in the
5,
room.
10, 15, 20. So I have 10 left.
Well, I can communicate
Wait, no.
with bugbears.
I was
The-
there.
what I'm
1,
saying is-
2.
They're gonna probably be telling us to fuck off.
Just outside the room,
So
He understands.
I can just
bugbear.
barely get back to
Well,
here.
I
So I'm gonna move just back
technically-
outside the
I
room.
believe.
Okay.
Let me double check this.
Because now I'm curious what the bugbears are gonna say.
So as you guys look
I'm
around the
more-
room, after the goblin falls, all the bugbears start to laugh and have some cynical smirks. This is Nizar's Legion.
Oh, no.
You killed the only thing that could stop them or command them otherwise.
I cannot understand.
Okay, well, we are
I-
gonna go right in front of
does
Zell
that mean
into
it-
the
it
threshold
looks
of the
back?
I
room,
don't
and
know.
we're twinning
That's up
fireball.
to the DM's discretion. I doubt it.
Where are you?
See if you
Where's the
can.
impact?
Right here.
Oh, wait,
Okay,
you can
so
do it.
so she
You
will
can't
be out of the range,
understand
but
it
everything
otherwise,
else is
so.
within
No, it
range.
won't
Correct.
work.
Yeah,
Okay.
I can speak
You're
to
going
it,
to twin fireball.
I sure am.
but it doesn't even matter.
Okay, these are all saves, correct?
Yes.
Okay, what is the DC save on that?
Dex 14.
Dex 14 for each of the bugbears.
Yes.
Okay.
We're going to twin it because if the first time it doesn't kill them all, we're
But
going to do it again.
It has to be a
Okay.
weapon creature.
So it's gonna go in initiative order: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It says
Sure, you
First
Any
one
three creatures
is
I
a
can
fail. So 1 fail. Second one is also a fail. 2 fails. Third one is a nat 1. You crit on 3.
3.
Save. And a fail.
Jesus.
It's not a bad set. Alright. So go ahead and roll the damage out. I'm going to take your spell slot off.
Is it fireball or firebolt?
Ball. She's balling right now.
So that's
Ooh.
28.
28 total damage.
Yes.
That's for the first one?
That's for the first
The
fireball.
first fireball.
Okay, so the first one is a fail, takes full damage, and that is Bugbear 4, takes 28 damage. I'm having a brain fart here.
Half would be 16. No, 14.
No, I'm trying to get the remaining health.
Oh.
Okay, so the second roll was also a fail, that is Bugbear 1. The third, which is Bugbear number 2, takes a crit for that, so it doubles the damage. Bugbear 2 dies.
Sure, cooking.
So he had minus, what, 56 damage?
28 times 2, yeah.
And he's dead?
Yep.
Dead.
Next one is Bugbear 3, who saved. He only takes 14 damage.
My fur is on fire.
Okay. And the last roll is Bugbear 5, who also failed, takes 28 damage.
Wait, what was 3?
14.
14. And 5 also died?
No, 5 took.
28 damage.
Okay, so 1, 4, and 5 took full damage and 3 took half. 2 died? Did I get that right?
Correct.
Okay. And then second fireball.
Fuck your bugbears. You want to give us a lot of things to fight? Fuck you.
Okay. Roll your next set.
No, you roll the next set. Don't you have to do it again?
Oh
I
yeah,
do,
you did
but-
fail save.
It's kind of pointless. So we'll roll it out again. So top of the list is Bugbear 4. That is a fail. That is a save for Bugbear 1. That is a fail.
Oh shit.
That is a fail.
Oh my
And I
god.
rolled a different die. So, Bugbear 4 is the first to take damage. Go ahead and roll the damage out.
That's a lot of damage.
You're also going to do your wild magic in a moment.
I am.
Oh god, what will it be?
24, 26.
Total of 26 damage. Okay, so the first one in rotation is Bugbear 4, dead. Second one is a save. That's Bugbear number 1. And half of 26 is 13. He dead. Okay. Third roll is a fail. That is Bugbear 3.
Dead.
How much was the damage? 26?
Mm-hmm.
Dead. So, yeah, they're all dead.
So I'm just curious. Hold on. How long has this been? Not even what? 5 seconds yet?
That's the second turn. This is a grand total of 6 seconds. So
Oh,
it's maybe
and that's 6
2
seconds. Oh, I wanted to help.
Boom.
That's.
Do you remember before when I was saying that you guys either take forever or you just blast through shit? And yeah, that's what I was talking about. Like to the T.
That's what you get for laughing, bugbears. 86.
For your wild magic?
Uh-huh.
Alright. I'm not done rolling out everything. Because I have to add the XP and yada yada yada. But you said 86?
I sure did.
Oh. Oh. You cast Mirror Image.
Oh, not again.
3 illusory duplicates of yourself appear in your space, and until the spell ends, the duplicates move with you and mimic your actions, shifting positions so it's impossible to track which image is real. You can use your action to dismiss them. Each time a creature targets you, yada 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 yada.
They have to roll to figure out which one they're hitting.
Now the question is, how long does this last? 1 minute.
How many of these things?
You have 3 illusory duplicates.
That would have been
Do
great
those
during
all-
the battle,
Can we
but
No,
pretend
it
it's
wouldn't
two?
have. It would have made everything dead. It was just like.
Can we just pretend it's 2? I only got 2. Can we just
Well,
pretend it's 2?
There's okay.
Well,
sure.
they're gonna
you
be-
dismiss one.
they're gonna be gone by the time we get to the next battle anyway.
I don't care. They're fun.
But
it's
would
us.
would her
Hello.
And
magic?
they mimic her. So
They mimic the spell.
huh?
They mimic everything
movements.
she does.
Movements. Spells don't count.
That's why I wanted to make sure.
Not doing extra damage for her.
Oh God, could you imagine?
Whoa, my
Oh my
god.
god, I can do
Sorry,
the
no
wave
funny
with
She would
myself.
murder
Yeah,
everything in
Like
one
32
go.
fireballs later.
Oh my God.
This isn't simulacrum,
Wait.
sir.
32 fireballs. We're here at ground zero.
That would essentially
It would be 8 total fireballs, but still at 20
No,
something
oh
damage
God.
each fireball.
We're here at ground zero.
Fuck.
Oh my God, what is that rumbling? We've awakened a Tarask!
Can't Thickock bring that goblin back?
He's probably going to be very dead.
Actually, how much health did the goblin have?
12.
No, I hit it for double damage. There's no bringing that back.
Yeah, it's permanent injury.
Which is dead.
Okay, well,
Death
we
is the
should go
permanent
investigate his
D-E-D.
body.
Dead.
So there is no way for Thickock to bring him back.
No.
I mean, he can, to suffering pain.
No, there's no way to bring that guy back.
I feel
You
bad.
hit him so hard that his grandchildren felt it. There are goblins somewhere in a mine right now going, what the fuck was that?
Well, Scylla and her 3 friends are jumping around and flailing their arms and having a grand old time because it's a
Okay.
party.
So you're making noise.
In this room where I just killed a whole bunch of stuff? Yes, I did. I am
Yeah, I
making
mean,
a lot of noise.
2 fireballs just went off. I'm
I
pretty
am-
sure.
I am
people
dancing on
jumping
these
around.
The
bugbear
walls
ashes.
shake with the chaos.
Where'd the
Okay.
fireballs come from?
I'm dancing on bugbear ashes.
And whoa, we didn't say anything about ashes.
So the largest bugbear, which has pauldrons on that have little emblems on them, you can't really tell the emblems, but you know that they mean a rank of some sort.
Are they shiny?
On him, they're bolted into his body. You're not removing those.
Unless you take.
I have a knife.
She's shining.
You guys
I
want to
think
take
we-
a few minutes to fillet them out of this
Yeah?
fucking thing?
Yeah? Yes.
The battle goes instantly.
Who's taking them out? Wait. You don't have a small knife, do you?
Do you have
I
that?
can borrow-
Who wants to take them out? Are we gonna let Zell do it?
Oh no.
I'm wondering if the bodies are fucking trapped or some shit.
I'm just asking a question here. To cut these pauldrons out, are we gonna let Zell attempt it?
I have a smaller knife.
Alright, fine. Roll a survival check.
That's not good.
That's not bad. 18.
Okay, you are able to cut them out and remove them entirely without damaging the body too much. No arterial explosions, so you're not covered in blood, and you do not give off the scent of a bugbear, because that would have been the failing throw. You have these 2 pauldrons in hand, deftly removed with a surgical precision.
And I know Kung Fu too.
What do you want to do with the Palderons?
I'll keep them in my inventory for now.
Just throw them on the ground.
So I'm going to write them in as 2 ranked Bugbear Palderons.
That means that your inventory.
Probably use those as knee pads.
Oh god. You're ridiculous.
I mean, they're fairly sizable.
Yeah.
It's just the shit you come up with.
Lastly, you had the killing blow, so you notice that there is a small pouch of treasure. You have the option of trying to sleight of hand this to take it before anybody else sees.
Can I summon
I have
my
a
mage hand?
passive
to do it?
perception of 17 though.
She has a terrible fucking chance.
Mm-hmm.
Have fun.
La, la, la. What do I do? I take
You
it.
have to
It's
beat her
mine.
17 in sleight of hand.
Who's 17?
Her 17 for passive perception. That's why I said she's a terrible
Okay.
chance.
Do I still have advantage because I have my goat?
You do.
Yep.
I have a goat.
Sleight of hand with advantage.
Wait.
There, sleight of hand is +1. I got 16.
Ooh.
Why did I have to be
Hey,
first,
what you
though?
find there,
Because
buddy?
she's obviously looking. You guys are in the same room. She's the only one that can actually see you. Everybody else is outside the room.
I walked back out of the room before the fire blast.
She walked out of the room. There's no one else in the room. I'm the
Oh.
only person in the room.
Then no, she gets to take them.
Yeah,
She has the
I'm the only
chance to
person
take
in the
it.
room. Dancing around with myself because I.
What's
so
your
proud.
passive perception?
He's not in the room either.
No.
He's in the doorway.
True. What's your passive perception?
Why are you going to the? Oh, you're not on.
I
the
was
page.
writing my shit in.
13.
13.
Yep, she
Her
gets
16 beats it. So you get the entire pouch containing 5 copper or 15 copper, 13 silver, and a potion of vitality.
Oh, but that sounds good. Potion.
Oh.
Potion.
Yeah, she psychic linked with me and told me to get the fuck out of the room.
True. So 15 copper, 13 silver, and I'm adding a potion of vitality to your main inventory.
Oh.
Foolish question. What's the difference between potion of vitality and health potion?
One gives temporary hit points, I believe.
Temporary hit.
So your HP goes up for a little bit.
Oh.
Potion of vitality. It removes any exhaustion you are suffering. You might want to hold on to that. Cures any disease or poison affecting you, and for the next 24 hours, you regain the maximum number of hit points for any hit die you spend. So, when you take a short rest to heal yourself and stuff, when we used our hit die, you automatically get the maximum every single time for the next 24 hours.
Well.
Right? And you have a total of 6 hit die now. It's most beneficial for the removing of exhaustion points.
Well, that's an interesting thing to hang on to.
It is.
In order to give to
I mean,
I don't
we
think
don't
anybody
use
here is
exhaustion
even
too much.
aware of the scenario in which this would take
I
place.
do.
I'm glad you are. Oh, that's right.
I'm assuming her spell slots or something.
Huh? No.
No.
Just, it'll come
I-
In
up.
due time, I
It'll
see
come
it
up.
coming.
The problem is it's already here. But anyway.
It'll come up. It'll come up. Alright, so the XP's been awarded. The treasure has gone directly into one person's inventory, including the potion.
And what else do I see?
For
I'm in the room.
it's a bunch of bunk beds and sleeping quarters. There is not a scrap of food to be found.
I don't see any drawers. I want to open a drawer. Is there no drawers for me to open?
No. Is there anything else you want to do in this room?
Is there? Do I see anything shiny?
No.
There's nothing.
Nothing shiny. All right, no.
So
Then
let's continue north.
me and we and us and
So-
they will all prance out of the room with all my friends.
Okay.
I think we should approach from the south entrance because the other entrance, there's 2 doorways. Well, you're in a hallway with a doorway that someone could come out of.
Nobody wants to take the waterway.
Well, how else do we get up there? I say we should take the waterway.
No, you can
There's a
go.
hallway right here. This way.
I'm gonna get on my broom and I'm gonna take the waterway because I won't get wet. I'll fly over it. Psh.
No, you won't.
No, you
Why
won't.
not?
Because there is only 2 feet of gap.
Why is there two? What do you mean? 2 feet?
It's
Tunnel-
very
the
small.
tunnel has 3 feet of water in it
Oh.
and only has 2 to 3
So I'm
feet
saying-
of headspace above that. It is a total of 5 to 6 feet tall.
Oh.
So I'm saying that we exit the door. Or we're still standing in front of the door. So we just go north, and then at the T, go left to that door because it's going to be very tight in the hallway up there because it's only too wide.
Can we go north? What is that debris that's stopping that little hallway?
That's a
It's
staircase.
That's stairs?
Yeah, and going to higher ground would be good in case something floods.
You can still hear the crashing of waves from the far northeast corner that you were in before.
Well, yeah, because we're closer to it now than we were before.
Oh.
I almost said northwest. I caught myself.
No, not the stream in the middle, the far right corner.
Right,
We're on the far left now.
right.
God damn it.
We're not near it, but yeah.
So where are we
Well,
going?
right.
We're going up the stairs to the north and,
And
then
then left.
west?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. That top room there, 19, we're going to call that.
Do I have to draw it?
I can draw it.
We're gonna fight stuff, right? Okay, you can. I don't mind. Let's take us.
Where's that little cloth?
I don't know, babe. Where's the cloth, the eraser?
Fuck if I know.
What the hell, Daddy?
Tacos.
Nothing here,
We're gonna
says
cook
I.
me.
No.
Yes.
No, nothing here. Well, here, use this for now.
I grabbed a tissue.
She was like, "F this. I'm not waiting anymore."
Well, I was like, what can I use? And I was like, oh wait, there's a bag right here filled with napkins. That works.
I almost want another energy drink.
I didn't have one at all. I'm surprised I don't have a headache yet.
Do you want to split one?
Okay. But it'll have to be the Skittles one.
10 by So 10 by 12. I'm gonna choose a slightly more blank one, make it a little easier to draw.
So at the doorway, just so you guys can start strategizing, it is a set of double doors. There does not seem to be any type of locking.
I think we should have a plan this time,
That last plan was not that bad.
Pardon me for a
There's
moment.
one of just stone. There we go.
We just got to fucking witness
I just
an
didn't want to push
innocent
it down
die.
my feet.
The evils
knocked
laugh.
things
The
over.
evils die. It was poetic.
Okay, so it needs to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Well,
8, 9, 10 by 1.
Yeah, there's three of us. Why don't we all just go in? The three of us go into the door, and they'll be confused, and hopefully they hit one of them.
Hold up. Because I want to make that room too.
Oh, hey, my love, since you're in the kitchen, on your way back, I believe there is a cookie from Jimmy John's up on the counter over there by the sink. Oh, boy. Oh, thank you. I have a cookie.
You can put it on top. It's just I can't do
It can. It's good. It's good.
everything without it open.
I usually have it like somewhat hanging out towards the bottom anyway.
So it's 10 by 12.
Got the chills. Should put a blanket up. Shake it up, baby. I'm gonna grab my jacket and use the restroom. Para un momento, por favor.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 by 1, 2, 3, 4.
77. What a good number to eat a cookie. Excited.
4,
you doing on your sneak? Do you guys still have that?
Yeah, we have a little bit left. Probably bring it next time. If we don't win.
Oh, no rush. No rush. I was just curious.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I made it to the exact edge of the map. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, did I count that right? So we want to. Because that should, yeah, I got that off a little bit. Tissue oil. Because the door, yeah, I got that off that one. So from the doorway, it should be 3. Yeah, that's what I got off.
Hunger rises.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is a big room. Do I need to draw the star and the little circles? DJ?
Yes. The star, absolutely. The circles are pillars. You'll get a description once we get. Actually, you know what? Let me get fun with this. Where'd that box go? We have icons. We have things to put down. Let's get fun.
So mind you, the room does extend past this. This is still part of the room right here. The lines are over here.
Okay. Can you go through this and pull out, at bare minimum, the 2, 3 treasure chests that are in there?
I messed this up. I should have shifted it 1 over.
Shift it.
But it's okay.
It's alright.
So just above this,
I
straight.
could have sworn I had something in particular in here.
There's 3 in here. Do you want the 3 or you want 2?
All of them.
There's great. There's some
Okay.
boxes.
So, put this in the corner closest to you.
Not right there. There's about to be a pillar right there.
Are these being dubbed
Then
as
put
pillars?
a box, put a couple of boxes behind those pillars. Put that whole, yeah, just put them right there. Well, you could shift them down this way so you don't knock them. No, I mean like down this way, so it's, yeah.
So along that wall.
0 carb, 0 sugar.
Okay. Put this in the corner closest to me.
40 sodium.
Put these on the opposite side, anywhere on the far wall over there, except blocking the door to the next room.
So this is the wall here.
What about this guy?
Do you want an actual wall?
Eh?
And there are other walls and corners if you want to connect them.
Oh boy, how exciting!
Right? We have new shit. If you'd prefer, you can use one of these as the pillar.
They're huge,
There's only
but
one.
Yeah, there's only
we
one
need
of them.
6 of them.
Yeah, I have trees. They don't work the same.
Do you have 6
Do you
trees,
want to
though?
take the smaller one of those instead? These are going to represent something different on the battlefield. And then where that star is, let's put this guy there. This is like the most shit on a board that we've had.
No, we
I'll
have
take
the
a-
entire fucking arena for the
What?
Hold
Hydra.
up. I'm taking a picture for Doug.
She custom made that though.
Have you guys seen the tables that have the screen?
Yes,
In the
and
middle.
I would very much love to build
That's
one
so
of those.
cool.
But where we are and the funds that we're at, not so
No,
much.
you'd need like a custom table and that shit.
I can build it.
Yeah.
Where are all our
Just put a TV,
characters?
you can make a cutout.
Well, they have it's a
Dude,
very
the
large
blueprint would be so
So
cabinet.
just leave them there for now, and,
And
we're
it has
gonna
not
we're
only
gonna choose
working,
how we enter and how we burst
but
through the room, etc.
D&D maps and shit.
Oh, I need to add a little bit here, actually. Because there's a hallway out here I did not do.
That's fine. I'm still writing down everything.
And that's
Yeah, I
the
was
door
looking
right
at
there.
a table. Because I don't like this table. But not anytime soon. Yes.
So this is the doorway right here. Actually, hold up. There's a color markers over here.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a
Has a
12.
little skull on it.
I was just thinking to myself, what if I rolled the actual
Not
heavy
a
die for
coffin,
my
but,
health roll
you know,
instead
those,
of the
those
plastic
old
one?
school, like stone.
Ain't
What
that
about
about a bitch?
family?
Mausoleum.
Yes, those kinds of.
We have
coffins.
some of that stuff too. We have a
That's
whole
what-
graveyard.
Yeah, look, this little mausoleum coffin thing.
He has a little skull on him. He's cute.
You can put the
Sarcophagus.
treasure chests next to those rocks, we'll call them for now, and barrels, etc.
So put a chest here.
Mm-hmm.
And put a chest right there.
Mm-hmm.
And I put the other one on the other side. Is that cool?
That's the
I
door.
love rock over
No,
here.
it needs to be in the main room.
So this guy has to be in the main room too? This thing?
Well, you don't need all of them. We have 4 things in the corners. That should be enough.
I'm leaving that there, damn it. Put you Put you back here. You have to find it, people.
So we are all in this hall out here. Dog meat.
Don't forget us.
Oh yeah. Well, are they still there by this point? Because
No.
the traveling, they would have disappeared right now.
Minute.
It's
It's
been-
1 minute.
What?
It's
Her
been more than a
illusions?
minute.
Yeah.
Her illusions, they're going to disappear shortly into it. But how long do you think it would take for us? If we have 30 or 40 feet of movement speed, every 6 seconds, it's only going to take us like 12 seconds to traverse, maybe 30 seconds to loot the
Okay,
bodies.
so say
you
what?
have them for
Still
like
here.
15 seconds.
So say
So like
2
the
to
first
3
2
rounds.
rounds of combat, you'll
Yeah, 2 to
have.
3 rounds.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're still here. So
Okay.
our idea of running in, the 3 of us, and then being confused and not knowing who to shoot at. Because there's so many of us. Why you move the drink so far away? Thanks.
So I would not go into this thinking whatever you see or hear next is normal. Everything is modified beyond belief. You guys are far too powerful for this shit right now.
So was this like a predetermined thing, or like you just kind of had to do it now?
No, this was predetermined. I've been rolling multipliers in for a lot of things, but nothing big.
This one, he went overboard.
Maybe. No, it's not that bad.
Not overboard, but it actually matches our level compared to everything else.
Closely.
Tony's like, hey, me too.
I packed a single hit one. I can pack more. Come on.
I'll join you, regardless.
Were you not expecting me to take out a whole bunch of bugbears in one hit?
Irrelevant at this moment. You'll see what I mean.
Excuse me.
Wow. It's okay. One of them rolled a 1. It's okay.
I got a question.
I have an answer.
If Scylla were to go onto her broom at this current time, what will that do to her mirrors?
They're going to be on the ground, but they're going to look like their legs are up flying on the broom, but they're not actually doing anything. They mimic your every action.
They're going to be funny looking.
Yes, they're going to be funny looking.
Lulu is out with Tony on the patio.
Huh?
He's fine.
He just likes to bother Tony because Tony's allergic to cats.
Well, I would like to get on my broom. Oh, I gotta fix my broom. My broom is falling apart.
What a breach of crap. So they're just walking around like Gumby style.
Yeah. They look funny.
Are we still recording?
Probably.
Oh, people are out on the patio. I can't tell.
Surprise, surprise!
And I can't give any descriptions. So there's going to be a weird interlude in between. Somebody hum some music for him. Come on, Bard.
Wah wah.
Oh no.
There's a reason I play instruments and not sing.
Right? Beatboxing Bard. I really want to make one of those. Did you see the School of Metal Bard? Literally with a fucking mohawk, and he shreds on an axe. That's an axe. Oh man, that shit is dope. I have the full build for it actually somewhere on my phone. Somewhere on my
Your
phone.
cat wants to stay outside. Leave him for now.
Yeah, he's fine out there.
He deserves to bake.
He likes to bake. He likes to watch all the birds that are picking at the food the bird lady left.
Mm-hmm.
Are we rolling for initiative?
We are.
Prepare your awarenesses. We're going in dry. Not as dry as others.
Sometimes I wonder, and I remember it's slowly. Oh,
You and me got Broly. Oh no, wait.
I have a plus
And because
4
of
to
my goat, I
initiative.
have advantage.
Never mind. We don't have
Because of my
Rollies.
goat, I have advantage. Okay.
19.
19 for Ray.
14.
10.
She's having fun over
14.
there.
You
18.
and me got rollies, sir.
Mastiff
Who, you and me?
plus 1.
12.
Okay.
Tony and I have rollies, yes?
I haven't organized yet, but yes, you two have rollies. Go ahead.
11.
11.
Roll
the
double
fuck
rollies.
5.
12.
Okay.
Zell will go before Sai.
That was great.
And I said rollies. I did rollies. Do it again.
You two were just playing with like rock, paper, scissors. Go first.
Okay. I have bunches to organize, so
You're fine.
hang tight, ladies. Nugget, you said you had a 10. And Ray, I need to roll these from you. 16.
I got a 3. I need to stop using that dice. Problem is, it lands on the 3, but right next to the 3 is the 19, 17, and 16. So I'm like,
Christmas.
It's over. I gotta take all that crap
this
down.
dice is
I
rolling
really
really bad tonight. Yeah, this one's in timeout.
Do we still have the dunce chair?
I don't know where that is.
Yes.
It's right there in front of your computer. Maria will hand it to you.
Here's that. Bad dice. Bad.
I literally rolled it 5 times in a row, and every single roll was less than a 5. And I'm like, okay, I'm done.
So we didn't do anything yet, though. We didn't knock on the door. We didn't go through the door.
I needed
So-
the initiative prior to something happening.
Okay. I was about to say, how are we in combat? Nothing happened. We just arrived.
So is this for combat or just for what's going to happen? Not for combat.
Just let it roll out.
Well, then I'll do it.
Okay. You guys ready?
Yes.
Are you guys charging and bursting into the room? Are you coming through and knocking? How do you guys want to enter this area? Set of double doors, you can enter 2 at a
Adventure.
time.
Run. Dash.
Adventure? Here we go.
Okay.
I actually carry the thing up with me.
Okay. So we burst through the door. We burst through the door, all of us in tow, screaming, shouting, and yelling. We get about 10 or 15 feet into the room, and we stop in awe of what we see. I'm waiting for her to...
Put you guys together. Put you here. Put you there. My little friend's there. Flying high above y'all, right here.
In this room, the ceiling towers above you. It is more than 60 feet tall. This is carved into the mountain upward. There are 6 cracked marble pillars that line the walls of this hall, at the north end of which stands a 9-foot-tall statue of a dwarf seated on a throne, which is going to be the closest thing that I have to that. A mighty stone warhammer across his lap. Large emeralds gleam from the statue's eyes. The dust and debris covering the floor has been swept to one side, and a campsite of sort now spreads in the front of the statue. Half a dozen bedrolls and packs are neatly arranged around a rough-built fire pit. A wooden table stands on the west side of the room between 2 of the pillars.
What stands between the 2 pillars?
A wooden table. On the farthest side, closest to the statue of the dwarf in the throne room, stands Nazar, the black spider.
Spider. I need a spider.
No, he is a human.
Oh, that's
He's
right.
called
That's
the
right.
black spider.
You need a wizard.
You need no, you just need a human. He's not technically a wizard.
Okay, well, I need a thing.
Just leave it over there next door.
There will also be some secrets coming out.
And what's his name?
Neznar, the black spider.
N-E-Z-N-A-R?
N-E-Z-Z-N-A-R.
That was close.
While she's putting that out, does he have any noticeable weapons that he's wearing?
He holds a spider staff, so yes, he does cast spells, but he's not solely just a wizard.
So
Although the majority of him is probably going to be wizard-based things.
So the only thing that we can see as a weapon is his staff.
Right. He's not dressed like a wizard, but he has the staff of a wizard.
How is he dressed?
Leather armor of sorts. He has It's mostly black covered, very fancy, as if he were a commander in general of sorts, because he does technically command this army.
Is it like a flexible type of armor, or is it a little on the clunky side?
It's very flexible, very thin.
Okay.
It's mostly there for show. He's not normally a combatant.
You need to get like one of those binders for cards, and then just stick each one of these little thingies in one of the slots so you can find them easier.
With your explanation of the room, is there anything above the room in our direct area?
Hold on. You guys haven't been able to look up yet or do anything. You do know that the pillars go all the way up, but you haven't investigated just yet. You just burst into the room and are in awe. I haven't even finished the description of the room yet.
Wanted to make sure, just in case.
We're getting there.
Can I prepare rage?
We're getting there.
You're still in awe at the moment, so no.
All
Until the description is finished, no.
All it normally feels like anger. Because it always happens when there's awe.
It's awe, not awe. It's awe. So let me organize these, and then once she gets some of the stuff out, I need to go through those.
What do you mean some of the stuff? I'm only looking for one thing.
I know.
Oh, okay, great.
I have things I need to look through for that as well that you're not allowed to know yet.
Oh, okay. Well, out of these three, you pick Nazar.
Yes, no.
Whatever. Nazar.
I mean, it's a woman, but that's the only one holding a staff.
Is it a woman or is it a long-haired man? I thought it was a long-haired man.
That's a woman or a man.
All of the women that are in this thing are like
Oh, I can't see the boobies.
are very exposed.
Listen, we don't.
I'm just curious. What do you think?
Right?
I'm always curious. Just
That's a hamburger.
it's a drawing, so it's not like you're doing this to a real
It's a
person.
very pretty
Listen.
man.
Listen, we don't have
We'll
to
do that
gender.
then.
Listen, it's at the point we can't do genders anymore, so it's going to be either
Here's the other two.
fuck or fuck it. Is everyone else in agreement?
I need to borrow that.
There you
I
go.
need to pull some other stuff out. Are these the big ones?
Big ones are in there.
Okay.
Did you have a separate
No,
area?
I
for
was
big
friends
ones?
with
Or-
I'm blanking on what her name was.
Where's he at again?
But for
Oh, Bud
years,
Trump.
I was friends with this person for 3 years before I found out she was actually a dude. And we've traded shoes and things like that before. But she was really sweet. It didn't bug me that much.
I'm going
It was just a shock of, wait, what?
Sorry, you're good. No, you're good.
Tony is attacking the food.
I've got to have more than that in here. Come on. No, I have more than that in
I'm not allowed to know, so I can't help. Sorry.
here. Yeah, it's the only downside because I have to be cautious of how I unleash things and where the turn dynamics are. Okay, what I'm looking for is not in here.
I mean, the hair looks like spider, so works for me.
I have two. I'm missing some things.
Since you're already up.
One more, and I don't think we have one more.
There we go.
Okay, we'll just use this. And we'll call it what I need it to be.
No, I was able to do it. I was able to do it. It's cool. It's cool because I have the mantra of think skinny, think skinny, think skinny. And then sometimes when it doesn't actually make me move when I think it, it's like, oh no, I'm not thinking hard enough.
You know, I work off that same principle. Think food, think food, think food.
No.
It doesn't ever appear though, so what's the point of thinking that hard about something that's never here?
Because then I go to it quickly.
I've been waiting for this for far too long.
Ooh, you knocked over cards.
Not my cards.
You gonna get it?
Not my cards. Okay, another long list of what the fuck. Yeah, it's
This should have been done like months ago.
Mm-hmm. Oh. They don't even get to see it. No fucking way.
Uh-oh. DJ, stop fucking rolling good.
No fucking way. No fucking way! Okay. Oh man, I'm so excited. This couldn't have rolled any better. Like, when I need things to roll for the theater of mind, man, does it come through. That was brilliant. That's fucking amazing.
Run away! Oh, Don't move.
Fast as fuck, boy.
Got everything played out?
Yep, for the most part.
I made a new dice tray. So I'm gonna close this thing up. So it's not continuously getting bonked into.
We did it. We did it.
What'd you do?
Stop playing the game though. This is the best it's gonna get.
Fuck!
Yeah.
You're a dick.
Oh, you're stacking them.
Yeah, make it a penis.
I'm making a piece.
That's what happens when you break the penis.
Okay. Are you guys ready?
I guess so.
So, as you enter this room, this very large grand hall, you see the pillars of marble on the sides. You see the statue with two emerald eyes. You see multiple mounds of treasure and boxes and everything you could possibly imagine. From months that Black Spider has hauled things around and finally dropped off his hoard here in his little base of operations in the mine. He has known of its location and has been here for quite some time, even though his minions have been searching for this mine actively. He's been here with his elite legion most of the time that we have been adventuring. He's been blocked from getting to the forge that we were able to because of the traps and because of the monsters. He figured he'd let somebody else come through and work their way into it.
Which we did.
Which we did. In the room, all you see is Nesnar the Black Spider standing near the throne admiring the statue of... where's his name? This statue depicts Demoithin, a dwarven god of mining. Since Thickark is proficient with religion, he recognizes the deity and relays this information to the rest of the party. The statue is beautifully carved, and its emerald eyes appear to be extremely valuable.
What's the statue made of?
It's okay.
Holy shit.
Fine
started.
stone with marble accents.
Think, like, you think you could take that apart?
I have stone cunning. I can tell you where it is, what it comes from, where it's made, etc. I can't take things apart that way.
Shit.
And how do you spell his name?
Well, we
The
could
god?
Yeah.
It is DUMATHOIN. Mothoin, or whatever. However
What
you
does
say
marble sell for in this quantity?
that. Big pieces would sell for a decent amount, but good
You
luck
would
lugging all
be-
that out.
Not only that, it's a fucking depiction of a god. You'd be struck down or cursed in some way.
That's not the worst of our days.
You really do need to make an evil character.
So, that being said, you've all run in and you stop there. Nesnar notices the intrusion and turns around and begins to question everyone. I believe you are the adventurers that have been chasing me all this time. What do you want from me?
Who are you?
I am Nesnar the Black Spider. I mean you no harm. I'm just here for the forge. If any of my minions or people or enlistants have caused you any damage or harm, I'd be more than happy to pay for those damages.
How?
He gestures to the massive amount of treasure he's been hoarding and kind of looks at you like, duh!
Is that it?
Is that it? My, your greed is only exceeded by your strength and stupidity, is it not?
What?
Good answer. He gestures to the rest of you. You can have your pick of whatever you like. As long as you've cleared a path, which I believe you have, given the massive explosions and rumblings of the walls I've heard. I take it you've already cleared its way through. Have you come across the forge?
What for?
Did you see the giant bulls?
Ah, the Minotaurs. Good family friends of ours, or at least they were.
Of what
I
forge
will.
do you speak?
Come now, don't play coy with me. You know exactly why we're all here, and you know exactly why I've been stationed here.
By who?
Above table, what was the entire quest for the Wave Echo Cave? I'm trying to remember.
The Forge of Spells.
Mm.
We got there, and it's been so deteriorated with time that you can put a normal item in, and it becomes a +1 variant for 24 hours. That's it. It used to give the power to make legendary items just by...
Doesn't that mean my weapon
Oh, the
currently?
pretty blue flame thing we found?
Yes.
Doesn't that mean my weapon is currently plus 2?
You have a +1. It's not +2.
Oh,
it's
plus 1 on my weapon, right?
Yes, it's temporary +1 to your attacks and damage rolls. You
I
haven't
just
been
wanted to
attacking
make-
recently, so it doesn't really matter.
That's what I was saying. I wanted to make sure it was still on from where we are at this point.
Oh, by the way, while you guys were out on the porch, there were some rolls that took place on table.
Okay.
About?
Nobody knows.
We just
There's
heard
just a
lot
rolls
of
and
chuckling.
like yes and
That's.
snickering.
But what I mean is, what is my time limit still on for the +1 on the?
Yeah, it's still active.
Okay. I just wanted to be sure.
It's still active. So
I want to.
I didn't bother because I'd have to put all my damn arrows in there.
I want to take this opportunity to
and they
immediately.
still wouldn't have been better than your dragons.
I want to take this opportunity to immediately rage and then rush towards Black Spider.
What a surprise.
We don't want to get more information out of him first?
No. We take him out. We
Can I
get the
cast
gold.
levitate on him?
You get the gold, and then you get the power.
You
You
absolutely
get the power,
I'm gonna
and
do
then you
that.
have the
What'd
cocaine.
she
I'm
say?
gonna do that right now.
Cocaine Bear.
So here's what we're doing.
This is the tale of Cocaine Bear.
I didn't hear.
Zell has decided to use one of his rages. Zell is currently in an enraged state, and he wants to approach Nesnar. Go ahead.
I don't know if there's like.
Con?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah.
What's the save?
Just roll it.
Okay.
18.
That didn't
Never
work.
mind.
What were you
Saves.
trying to do?
Had
She cast
nothing.
levitate on him.
Oh, so he couldn't run in.
Okay. Somebody else needs to stop him.
I'm
Can
so
I cast-
fucking ready.
Can I smack him on the ass and cast Bestow
I'm
first?
already off.
No. You have something better than that.
There's a lot of things.
Because he is going to outrun your reach. A touch will not work.
Hmm.
But you do have something else.
What, vicious mockery? It's the only other thing I can think of.
No, that would hurt.
No.
Assuming calm emotions.
Yes.
Yeah, but that wouldn't stop movement. That would just stop rage, would it not?
Yes, and it would stop his approach.
It would
He
chill
would no
him the
longer
fuck
be
out.
angry to attack the target. He would stop. It would take him 1 minute to figure out that he is under charm.
Yeah, he's gonna smack me in the ass.
He might be mad at you. But
You
it
might be the target of my next throw.
But it would be worth it.
Alright, yeah, we'll
You won't
do
have
that.
your bonus attack range though.
I need a charisma saving throw.
Ho ho.
And you're going to get it at disadvantage, sir.
Do I have to roll twice?
Yep, and you take the lowest number.
What is your...
Because of the
+2.
charisma difference, he far out exceeds his ability. What is your charisma bonus?
Huh?
With
Is that
all
a one?
proficiencies?
I'm check. No, that's a 7. What?
Not yours.
What, my proficiency in charisma?
Charisma with proficiency bonuses. You're cold, dude. I need to turn that AC because I'm freezing.
Same.
I know everybody's cold except for the 2 fucking heat sacks over here.
What do you want to set
Well,
up?
I'm sure if me and her were to switch
75,
spots,
I
she
think
would
it
be
said
cold after a
74.
while.
I was
It's
really
at
happy.
2 right now.
72? Why is it at 72
I
again?
haven't touched it. Why
I
are you
keep-
yelling at me?
You're the only other person in here that
That's
would touch
great.
it. I keep
I
setting it
haven't
to
touched it.
74 and it keeps going to 72.
I don't know what you
I
want
put
me
it
to
at
tell you.
74.
I haven't touched it.
Okay, anyway.
Can I have them?
What was your roll?
Yes.
Your disadvantage roll?
9.
9.
Yeah.
You are no longer enraged, and now you stand there for a moment, just listening to what goes on. You are at peace. A euphoric set of
I have an
emotion
enormous
lays over you.
erection.
And yes, the jaw of your pelt is slightly raised.
Yes! We did it! We finally made him say it.
Okay. Nesnar comes back and
Wait, he has a boner.
he stands for a moment and says, "Is everything okay?"
He does that.
We're good.
Good to know. All right then.
You've got a minute.
Given my time is short, I ask again, do you guys wish to partake of anything
What
here?
about this is short?
So,
What are your intentions with the forge anyway?
a few magical items, a little bit of power? Who could say no to such a thing?
What do
It
you
doesn't
need?
work.
What do you need this power for?
That's the first he's heard of it. What do you mean it doesn't work?
It doesn't work.
Roll a persuasion check for me.
What's the DC?
Roll a persuasion check for me.
Well, it's base 19, so if the DC is any lower than that,
What do you mean it's base 19?
it's base 19.
Oh shit!
You don't have a plus 19.
I have a plus 9, and anything under a 10 is automatically a 10.
Oh
so it's a
shit!
base 19.
Oh, okay. he believes you. He believes you. It's broken. How is it broken?
Convincing people to give us things.
Why are you doing this more often?
The flame can never go out.
It doesn't work like you think it does. It's very old. It does not work like it used to.
Is it not as warm? I don't understand. Broken as in how? You stick an item in, it becomes magical.
Tiny magic. Not big magic.
So, what you're saying is it's not permanent.
No.
Erection is fading.
Well, I wonder.
This also means that the cooldown is happening.
That being said, perhaps I don't need it anymore, and you've already cleared the path, so if that's the case, again, take what you want, and I think we should all just leave. No harm, no foul.
Can I take you?
In what regard?
You know.
He does have immunity to charm, so there is no way for you to do that. But you can persuade the shit out of him, obviously. So Nesnar is pondering for a moment, and you see him raise a hand and lower a hand. Nothing happens. You notice that there are two almost invisible, but not invisible. By invisible, I mean no motion, no nothing. There are two bugbears standing near the farthest pillars to either side of him that haven't moved yet. They haven't even breathed. No breath is drawn from their body. Nesnar stops again. He goes, well, I think it's time that we all left. If there's nothing that you can offer me, and I don't have a use for the forge, I have no business in being here. So if you don't mind, I'd like you all to move or leave, and I'd do the same.
Above table? Aren't we supposed to defeat him? Isn't that one of the quests? That's why I was asking earlier.
The DM shrugs his shoulders. You guys can choose to do whatever you like at this moment.
Half chub.
That's the timer.
You can see Zell beginning to snap out of it.
We'll follow you out.
We will.
You go first.
He insists that you leave before him.
We are not leaving. We see boxes that might contain shiny things.
And I've said you can take something as you wish. Anything you can carry within your hands, I'll allow you to lead with.
I can carry your staff.
My personal belongings are not up for questioning. You cannot have these.
But I want it. So how can I obtain it?
Nesnar lifts his staff and taps it twice on the ground. You don't notice anything out of the normal, but you are starting to notice that the bugbears haven't moved, and the walls are lined with web.
Take out my wand of web and say, hey, I can do that too. Man, calm down
So,
now.
I wasn't the focus.
I'm not trying
just
you.
the-
I'm just saying
I
I
was
like
the
your
pre-
staff and I want it.
I mean,
so
I wanna
maybe
fight, but
we don't have to
debating on
separate
why
from
we
each
had to
other.
stop
we
you
can
first.
be friends together.
I feel like there's information we're missing.
Everybody roll an active perception check, no advantages.
Does that
It's
include
active
myself?
perception check.
Do I still get
You guys are scanning the room specifically right now.
Does that
do I still
include?
get advantage for rat?
No advantages right now.
I'm retaining Chubb.
Dirty 20?
Dirty 20?
No, no pluses.
Not the perception bonus?
No,
Oh, 19.
Wrong.
19.
I got
Okay.
a 13.
So you're able to notice that the web is vibrating.
What was the DC on it? I got a 13.
It was 16.
Oh, okay.
Do I notice how close
Your
he is
passive
to
would have
web?
gotten it, but I needed an active for this specifically because it's a change in the environment after he tapped his staff. It wouldn't necessarily be like, oh, you noticed this.
Do I notice how close he is to webs, or these unmovable bugbears are to webs? Can I see how close they are to webs?
The bugbears that are standing near the pillars are also covered in a little bit of webbing, and it looks like the webbing does touch the bugbears themselves.
And
I mean,
but
he's
not
called
him.
Black Spider. There
He is
has
not
to be a
touching
reason.
them. Time is running out.
Can I shoot a firebolt at one of the bugbears at the?
See,
that
Don't do
web's
it at them,
touching
do it at that Black Spider.
But he's not touching the web. I want the extra damage of the web.
Can I also cast calm emotions on her?
If
The fair point.
See, your intentions can be seen because you physically have to move. Her intention, she just has to tell Skeeves mentally to do something. He won't have the opportunity to stop her.
So we're gonna call this a bugbear. Is it 2 that's touching a pillar? Where's a pillar? Yo.
There are 2 touching of pillars, one
See,
close
we
to the
could have
boxes,
actually
one
got
close
out
over
of this
there.
without a fight for
So,
once, and
pillar.
I felt agreed to it, which is why I've calmed down.
I want the fight.
See,
I
He
want the experience.
doesn't seem to be interested in me, and I
You wasted my
want to
rage.
play with his staff, and everyone
Let
thinks
me
it's the
waste
one
it
he
too.
has in his hand.
Nope.
So,
I don't
For
think
the 2 times you come at me.
so
I heard you.
Okay, I'm happy someone heard me. So I'm going to shoot at, we'll call it Bugbear 1 touching the web on the pillar. I'm going to shoot a firebolt. I'll bolt it.
As you ready your hand, Nesnar sees you because you have to touch your amulet. Nesnar sees you lift it, and he slams his staff, and a small shockwave comes out. As he does that, a non-verbal command with the vibrations basically summons the 4 giant spiders to descend from the ceiling.
Fuck. I knew there were gonna be spiders.
So Nesnar says, I would hold your hand and stay your hand before you let anything off.
As soon as you drop your staff, it's already been a minute at this point.
Everybody has their initiative rolled. Combat begins instantly.
I choose to rage again.
Do you have
Combat
to wait your
begins
turn?
instantly.
So you have to wait
do
till
it
your
on
turn.
My minions are gone now, right?
Yes, your minions are gone. He is monologued enough for that. So keep in mind, Nesnar has given you the option to take something and leave,
And we chose not to.
and you guys chose to battle.
Well, no, he's a bad guy, but I want to play
I feel
with his
like one
staff.
of our things was to defeat him, though. Because we had to find the location of Wave Cave, and there was something about Black Spider. I would have to dig through all my
He's
documents. to
sus
find it.
anyway. Kill him.
He's a bad guy.
There is other information.
He's nefarious.
I mean, we can try not to kill him and interrogate him. Unfortunately, he can't charm him to fuck him.
Okay. So, combat initiative. It's going to be a green spider, Ray,
Fuck.
a blue spider. These are giant spiders, by the way. Nook. The tiny goblin that is cowering in the corner. Black spider. Zell. Scylla. A red giant spider.
Yes, I agree.
Thickar. The mastiff. Nugget. And a gray giant spider. So there is a total of 4 giant spiders on the corners of the room.
What was the last color? Gray.
Gray. Giant spiders. So there is one not too far behind us.
Behind us, like in the hallway.
No, like
pointing
right
out.
by the pillars. They're
Oh.
descending from the pillars.
Yes, because the pillars have
And
webs.
this is still not including the
Pillar.
bugbears.
And a pillar.
And the bugbears haven't moved, and they are not in the
and
initiative roll.
A pillar. And
Yeah,
that's a big guy.
that can change in combat.
And a pillar. Yeah, this guy's on a pillar.
Okay, so there's one by every pillar?
Yes.
Okay. So
And this
the
this
bug
line
by pillar.
this line is in the room. It didn't fit on them.
So the blob-looking one is going to be the green one. The one in the farthest up top corner is going to be the red one. The one nearest here is going to be the blue one. And the one down here closest to me is going to be the gray one.
Damn it. The backwards always confuses me. And I knocked it off. It flew.
And do you have a goblin? Do you have a goblin out there? He's going to be hiding behind the statue.
Goblin.
Okay, so that one's blue. I'm knocking all shit over.
Hmm?
Before we start.
Oh, I feel like I just used one not too long ago. Here we go. We'll call you a goblin. He's hiding behind the pillar?
He's hiding behind the statue.
The statue.
I need a dark green because I know that green won't work. And which one was the green one? This one?
Yes. I figured since it's green, we'll use it as green.
Oh no, I fell off my broom.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, she's not.
My hands don't work.
Ah!
And I don't think there is a gray one, so I'm just gonna leave that one blank. But all the colors are marked.
will. So are these bad boys like on the ground now, or are
No,
they
they're
still
on the
hanging
wall.
onto the pillar?
They're coming down the pillars.
They're coming
That's how
down the
the
pillars.
combat initiates. They make it about halfway down.
Tony has music playing.
No.
Listen,
I
I'm
can
fucking
hear
ready.
it from here.
I'm fucking ready.
Well, fucking islands. You got the Hawaiian fucking islands, the Caribbean fucking islands.
I had to.
That little piece of dirt floating in the ocean,
Jesus
it's a fucking
Christ.
island.
The fucking Maria Islands.
They're prone to natural earthquakes.
Ah, it's a good one.
Can I have some of that drink over there?
Yes, you may. In fact, take it away from me. I think I've already drank half of it.
You did.
I had to switch Black Spider to Nesnar so I wouldn't get confused.
With all the different spiders.
I just color labeled them. Green, blue, red, gray.
Well, because it's Black Spider or Nesnar. So I put, instead of Black Spider, I put Nesnar so on my roll I wouldn't think he was a fucking spider.
Nazu, move your ass.
The Gug Mastiff. You're playing that song again, it's stuck in my head.
What are you listening to?
Nothing. I'm just jamming, thinking about what's about to happen.
Why'd you stop me if we were gonna do this anyways?
We're trying to get more information.
And you still didn't get all the information.
Fuck the information. Give me the mountain of gold.
He would
Literally.
let you take whatever you can carry and leave.
Fucking open up her pouch and take everything.
Now
and
keep
leave.
in mind that everything you see here belongs to the people of Neverwinter and Phandalin. So you can eventually choose to take a hoard of gold to yourselves, but it would also change everybody's morality. Keep that in mind. These
Because
are...
we're stealing stolen
Do
treasure
we
rather
know
than returning
that
it to
it
the
belongs
owners.
to them?
Yes, we do.
Okay. Well, then that's good. That means that
So
we're
again,
the
why
heroes,
did we
and
stop
we're
the
gonna
asshole from
bring back a
attacking.
horde of things
I
to make
forgot
others
about
happy.
that one. To be completely honest, I forgot she's also prone to violence.
See, this was my time to shine because she fucking got her own fucking side episode.
What happened?
Dude, you took fucking Iarno down the same way. Like, he had to waste 2 spell slots just to stop you. This time, the player stopped you. This seems to be an ongoing episodic? Episodic, sure. Something of Zell.
It's a Zell complex.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
We're starting with the green spider. Green spider is going to go ahead and cast web right to the center of the party, getting everybody except for the one on the broom. So,
What's
web.
the save?
Pulling it up. Web is a 20-foot radius, so it's going to hit everybody in a cube. Actually, how far off the ground are you?
I am about 15 feet.
Oh, okay. This is a 20-foot cube, so it gets you 2.
Oh boy.
Yep. So this is going to be a dex-based save.
Do I get advantage?
You do.
Do I? Because of my goat? Gotta love my goat. Thanks for the goat.
Oh, I'm getting out of this.
The DC check is a 17.
I'm getting out of this.
Can I use danger sense for this?
Nat
It's not
20.
a crap.
I got an 18.
You got a what?
18.
I got
18?
27. I got a nat
I got
20.
an 18 as well.
18?
21.
Oh shit.
Oh.
17.
17. So that means everybody passed it, and this is only against Thickok.
Well, you get advantage though, so you know.
I do. It doesn't mean it's going to work. What is my plus? It's a 16.
If you have a
I
plus
mean,
one.
I hit it, but if I have a negative, I'm fucked. My dex is +1. I actually made it, so we all saved out of that. So there is 20-foot radius of webs, which is going to slow our movement, but we're not locked in place. We do not need a DC strength check
So it's
out
just
of it.
double movement.
Right. That being said, I literally barely hit that shit. So that's the web.
Okay, so if it's a 20-foot cube, let's do the purple. That means this spider hit it. You gotta do it for this spider. The spider's in the 20-foot cube.
Spiders are not affected by web.
And it's hanging on the
Actually, it's just outside of it if it hit me.
it's hanging on to the column thing, isn't it?
Yeah, actually it is. You're right.
Web walker. Spider ignores movement restrictions caused by webbing of any sort.
So this little square is the web.
Hey, the mastiff's right outside the web. Good job, dog.
Word.
You just hear it.
Yeah, because we didn't roll a saving throw for it either.
He was just
I didn't think
chilling.
he was in it.
He was out
He
of
isn't.
it. He
He's
was
just
hanging out
barely
just
out of
chilling. He was like, bark. I told you motherfuckers to stand by me.
This dog is
Shut up, Nana.
dying.
Can I have my little pen back that you fucking
No.
commandeered from me?
Mine gets stuck.
Sounds like a personal problem.
Charge it. It usually unclogs.
Okay. So the spider's gonna remain Spider-Man halfway down to the ceiling. He's about 20 feet off the ground, but he's out of reach of melee from anybody.
Including me.
20 feet off the ground. You have 10-foot range.
Can't jump
Okay,
and like
does
poke
the
him.
green spider do
You
anything
can
else?
jump 5 feet, plus 10 feet is 15. It's still outside of your range. What'd you say?
Is the green spider going to do anything else, or is that its only move?
No, as an action, it's only allowed to use web or its attack, so it is no longer going to be in rotation. It's going to ray.
You fuck this. I'm shooting a glass spider.
You're shooting a black spider?
Black spider.
Black spider?
Thank
I'm
you.
getting
Yeah,
him
no.
mixed up with glass staff because we were just talking about him.
Yeah, black spider. Please kill him.
So sharpshooter.
Did you see how freaked that black spider was when I went at him? He's
17.
Like,
17. That is going to be a hit.
18.
18 damage.
oh.
And then sneak attack.
Hold on.
Oh, there's going to be a reaction. Fun.
Okay. So you said it was 18 damage right off the bat?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Sneak attack. Wait, does my sneak attack go up for level 6, or is that later?
Your sneak attack continues to grow?
Yeah, you get an increased dice when you level up.
Not always. It's only for certain levels, and I think it stops at 4. Bio momentum.
I'm looking it up. Where's sneak attack?
I'm waiting for it to load.
Sneak attack. 6th level is still 3d6. 7th level it goes up to 4d6.
Okay.
Sorry, I knew it increased at some point. I just didn't know which level. So still 3d6. 9.
9 extra damage. Okay.
So 27 damage total to Nesnar.
As Nesnar takes the hits, he begins to very palely glow a little bit. That's not a half damage thing.
No, I know.
Okay.
That's a reaction to something.
You can see his temper beginning to get the best of him. That'll bring us to the blue spider, which, if I'm not mistaken, is the one on the corner there. Okay.
The one that's blue.
Okay. So the blue spider is going to charge up to Zell in the front. Okay.
And then Sentinel, right?
You're going to get a chance to get him within 10 feet. So go ahead and move him back 5 feet.
Because your
Go ahead and
opportunity
use your
attack.
opportunity for Sentinel. You can choose not to, but I'm sure you're going to use it.
Yes.
Okay. Math is hard.
Yes. 15.
15. That is a hit. So he'll stop dead. And damage onto the blue spider.
$11.
11 damage. Okay. He's then going to raise his body and slam his body on the ground, releasing a small 10-foot area circle of ice cold dust, gas, snow, etc. So, you have not raged yet. This is cold damage.
But I don't feel the coldness of it.
You won't feel the coldness of it.
But you still get the damage.
Right.
No, right.
It's going to be 6 plus 3 is 9. Full damage of 9.
You bitch! You got rid of 69?
I thought somebody shit themselves.
Plus you.
I don't even remember how much damage that was. 9 damage?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh shit!
I thought somebody shit themselves.
Well, I almost did just then.
My
Oh.
God.
That was the cold attack from the spider.
Oh shit! It's only fair I hit him first.
Man. Yeah, that 10-foot area. Is there anything else in that area? No. So it got you, but nothing else around it. Okay, so you took 9 cold damage. And that is the end of its turn because it can't use web if it uses an attack on its turn. Okay. Brings us to Nuck.
Okay. Is that the spider over there? That fucking
You're the only one that
tentacle?
doesn't get affected by the side effect of that.
And it wasn't an intentional
But that
thing.
area of effect will affect pets.
Hi.
I'm looking at the 3 of us that have pets guarding us. Our advantages are at stake.
Your advantage is in poison,
So what does
not
that
in
mean,
cold.
though? Does that mean I just don't
It's
get
because you're not a
advantage?
mountain dwarf, right?
No.
It just
No.
means your
Um,
can die right now.
Oh,
We're talking about advantage. What are we doing?
No. I mean, like, cold resistance. You're not a mountain
Oh,
dwarf.
no, I have poison resistance.
That's what I was double checking. Both of you, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
poison. Alright. Would I be able to throw from there? Like, would
60
that-
feet.
Yeah, but I'm saying... Well, he's 20 feet up in the air, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that... I was worried about hitting the dog.
You
But-
can easily throw it. Well, remember, you can throw it and miss on purpose and summon it back. The initial throw is 10. The summon back is another 8. So if you hit something dead on and it goes past and you pull it back, that's a total of 18 damage. With a party hat? That's funny.
Does it automatically come back, or do I have to recall it back?
No, it automatically comes back. The only trick is if it's a creature that is larger than you, meaning obviously large,
Yeah, you get
huge,
another
etc.
deal.
No, it doesn't go through. It just takes the initial hit. That's it, and you pull it back. If it's a target that's the same size of you or smaller, it'll go through, and you can pull it back.
So that's why even if you miss, you still can get the chance for it to attack.
Right, like if something has a giant shield in front of you, you can throw it past them, like lob it, and then wait for it and pull it straight through them. Not through them, but cause them to get hit in the back. So they won't get the coverage from the shield.
Alright, and then That's if it's smaller than me, or the same size. That's
Smaller or same size.
That's a giant spider.
Yes, and giant spiders are considered large beasts, so you can hit it, but you can't go past it and pull it back. So it is an initial hit of 10.
Okay.
I could.
Well then, yeah, we'll just throw the axe and then.
The Dwarven Thrower, it is a +5 to hit.
Who are you attacking?
God damn.
23, it definitely hits. And you are going after the green spider?
Yes.
Okay.
And what are you throwing?
The dwarven thrower.
It's his special little warhammer. Here's green. So it's a 10.
3.
+2.
5.
And that was on.
Green.
Well, is it +2 or +3? Is no.
On this right here, it says +2 bludgeon.
Yeah, that's for smacking it.
The Dwarven Thrower.
I think we had this conversation last time.
The throw is a 1d10 with the same variance. The comeback, which is the 1d8, or a melee hit.
Yeah, but you also have the weapon attacks +3 and weapon damage +3.
Why is it on your sheet say +5, +2?
I don't understand that.
Wait, what are you looking at?
At
The dwarven thrower itself?
the actual description of the item. I think the character sheet somehow got fucked up. Because we talked about this last time, and we have no idea where the +5 comes from.
So, on your character sheet here, for the Dwarven Thrower, it says 1d8 +2 or a 1d10 +2, which is the there and back,
Yeah.
the versatile. You gain +3 bonus to attack, which is the total of the +5.
Where did the other +2 come from? Is it...
Your modifiers, your
Okay.
original modifiers.
Gotcha.
So your actual like dex throw for it will give you that +2, and if you had +4 on your dex, it would have even more. So from this, it's +3 bonus to the attack and damage rolls. You have a negative for strength.
Yeah, but throwing is dex. Correct?
So why does it do that?
Yeah, and then I have a -1 in strength,
Which is where the -1 on the damage comes from,
but that's not where the +5 comes from on to hit.
which is weird.
Yes.
Because the +5 is going off of the versatile.
Yeah.
Confusing.
Too much
Mhm.
math.
It's math that doesn't make sense.
It's 14 anyway.
And the -1 for strength, for bludgeon.
I'm so confused.
That is weird.
Yeah.
Because the plus to hit is based off of the versatility, and then the plus to damage is based off of the strength on the same line.
Mm-hmm.
That is weird.
So I don't know how you want to do that. You want to have it separate, like the plus to hit is separate for hitting it versus ranged, and then therefore the damage would also be different. The pluses to the damage. So
That is very weird.
it'd be the +2 for a melee hit for damage, and then another +2 to hit.
It's just weird that it's pulling the dex for versatile and the damage for strength.
Mm-hmm.
Because yours is very cut and dry. You have 2 separate lines for the strength and the dex variance. His is combined.
And there's nothing that says anything about that for the item.
Weird. So let's give you the benefit of the doubt, and let's just go with the highest positives. So it's still +5 to hit, and we'll do +3 to the damage instead of the +2 that it says.
And is this for both? For ranging and melee? For throwing and melee?
Yeah, if you melee up close though, because it's pure strength, it should not be a +5. It should be +3 for the bonus,
-1.
but -1 for the
So
strength modifier.
+2 for the... Okay.
So the strength variant is +4 to hit, not +5 to hit. But the damage for both we're going to count as the +3.
Okay.
That's very complicated. I apologize for that. I don't know why it pulls from both, but you have the printout. It's the
Yeah.
same on the sheet.
No, I hear you. It's one of those weird things.
So,
Then it's 6 damage.
is it?
Well, 3 + 3
Is 6 damage.
resist. Or
What happens when you attack giant?
is that a giant or a giant?
Is a giant. It is a giant spider.
Yeah, but there are also giants.
It's also considered a large, which is the same as if it were a giant in a humanoid form. So 2d8. Look, I'm giving you the extra
No,
damage.
no, I know. It's just confusing as fuck.
Well, it's because of the giant modifier. It's 2d8 rather than 1d8. Well, 10. 2d10.
I
rather-
read it as a giant, as the creature is a giant.
But if it is a giant, it's a giant spider, giant
Can you get another
whatever,
one?
giant scorpion. I'm still gonna count it.
Okay. Then
So-
it's 6 plus 3. So it's 9.
Yeah.
9 total.
9
No, it's gonna be 12 total, plus 3 with the 3 bonus modifier. So you rolled 3 twice?
Yes.
Okay, so 3 plus 3 for the first roll,
6.
and then 3 plus 3 for the second roll, because you're gonna get that modifier on both of those hits.
So 12 damage.
12 damage. I'm trying to give the benefit of the doubt here.
No, now what I'm...
I'm so
I'm
confused.
so lost.
Oh,
It's a
okay.
new weapon where it's the first roll of a new weapon.
So I rolled a d10
Mm-hmm.
for the damage.
Yes.
So that's 3. I rolled 3 on that, plus the 3 is 6.
Correct. And the second hit for the same thing.
Using this weapon, it deals an extra 1d8, or if the target is giant, you use 2d8. So I would have to roll another d8.
Well, since you're doing the throw property of it,
Yes.
that's a tens. Because the regular part, they're just thinking of you smacking something. That's where the D8 keeps coming up from, is the strength variant, not the versatile.
When you hit with a ranged attack using this weapon, it deals an extra 1d8 damage, or if the target is
Oh.
a giant, 2d8 damage. And then the secondary damage is labeled as 1d10. So 1d10.
Fucking complicated.
So yeah, it's a 1d10 plus 2d8 because
Because
it's a giant. Normally it's a 1d10 plus a 1d8.
Right.
Yeah.
Look
so
at that
it's
shit.
even more than that, right? Even more than 12?
it would
You're
be
about
12.
to go ahead and
So I
throw
guess it
the
doesn't
hammer.
block you for the size of the creature.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It says is a giant, and that's why.
But I'm counting as a giant spider. It's a giant.
But yeah,
It's a giant something.
okay.
Giant creature.
Giant creature.
So
Even if it was a giant caterpillar. it'd be-
So what I was
work.
initially thinking, when you throw it, I was thinking if it's the same size or smaller, it goes through and then you get the 1d8. It says that no matter the size of it, basically, you hit it for the 1d10 as a throw, and then a 1d8 or 2d8, regardless.
on
So it
size,
doesn't go
yeah.
through any. You roll a fuck ton of damage here.
Okay.
So you rolled a 1d10 for 3 plus 3 is 6 total.
Yep, another d8, which is 3,
So that's a total of 12, and then another d8 now.
which is 9.
9
So-
plus 3 is another 12.
No, 6.
Oh.
6 plus 3 is
So 12
9.
plus 9, 21.
21.
21 damage on the green spider.
As soon as your hammer lands.
Man, this is complicated.
Can I see that?
So it was
Or
a
what's it
total
called, so I
of
can look it up?
21 he did.
Dwarven
Yes, he
thrower.
did a total of 21 damage. It's pretty intense.
Now do it again.
So your maximum hit
Barbarian.
is 13 plus 13. No, 13 plus
1d8 would be
11 plus 11 with the
24,
modifiers.
So 35, I think.
22 plus 13, yeah. You could do 35 in a single throw. And it always comes back with no ammo consumption.
You focus on spider. I focus on little spider.
Yeah, so
They're
it's,
both the same
uh,
size.
That's
Oh,
crazy.
That's
he's
more
the
powerful
black-
than I originally thought it was.
You're smart sometimes.
So he is on par with both of you for damage per turn.
Well, good. Now I don't have to be the only one focusing on all of hits.
Now I am the weakest.
You've always been the weakest.
Well, no.
And how are we doing the Mastiff? Do I have to command him with my bonus action, or because he has his own turn?
His own turn in combat.
Okay.
All right, whose turn is it?
Well,
Tiny goblin.
You basically use your bonus action to tell him what to do, but he gets his own turn in combat.
so I have to use the bonus action.
Technically, the first time to tell him what
Okay,
he's doing.
Then that's fine. Then that ends my turn.
Okay. And who are you sicking the Mastiff on?
Well, dipshit spider's still in the air, right? Green one.
They're all still in the air.
Oh, lovely.
The
Oh,
only thing
just
on
go
the
for
ground
it.
right now are the 2 bugbears standing still and Nesnir.
But the
And the
bugbears
tiny
aren't
goblin.
in our
And
initiative.
the
would
tiny
say
goblin
go-
that's
Wait,
hiding.
so he can have it attack as a bonus action and then it gets its own attack roll?
No, he's gonna tell it what to do now, and it's gonna do it on its turn.
Right.
Oh.
But he doesn't have to use his next bonus action to tell it to do anything because it already has the same command in
I
place.
would say have him go after a black spider.
How much movement does a Mastiff have?
40 feet.
Holy shit, he moves as fast as I do.
Good.
And if you're a small creature, you can ride those.
I'm not.
He would be riding me.
Yeah, that's his command, is go after Black Spider.
Okay. That brings us to the goblin cowering in the back. And he does nothing with his turn. He just shouts obscenities of a mixture between goblin and common.
I want to know the words he said in common.
You hear a mixture of the words betrayal, death, and shit.
In that order?
Sounds like a bad day.
Okay. That brings us to Black Spider.
It was betrayal, what and shit?
Betrayal, death, and shit.
It's just that we had to ask it again and hear it.
Well, I wanted to write it in here.
Because it was in that order, apparently. He didn't say otherwise.
So now it's Black Spider. Nesnar. Which I was last to attack him, so this is gonna suck.
Ooh.
Considering he's a wizard, I think everyone's gonna fucking hit.
He's not a wizard, but he can use wizard abilities, is what I recall.
Hey, you're a wizard, Harry.
Hmm?
Shit, I can't say that.
It will be fun this way. In the future, you won't be able to know.
I was just talking to Fitz and saying there's a lot of shit I just can't say anymore, and he can't do a lot of that shit anymore.
Okay.
That's gonna suck. I
So,
have to throw more. I need my dwarven cannon.
No.
did I spell it wrong? Oh, yes, I did.
No, you did not.
Fairy fire? Yeah, I spelled fairy wrong. Okay. So, Nesnar is going to cast the first level spell, Fairy Fire. It's a 20-foot cube, so he's going to target everybody again, same way that we did with the web. And it's going to be a dex saving throw, which is going to give...
Was Sarla not able to move at any point in time?
Scylla hasn't had a turn.
Right, so she can't move. She
No.
can't fly higher up or
No.
anything. She's stuck at 15
So
feet.
everybody has a dex saving throw of 15.
Dex.
Good.
You said 15?
Mm-hmm.
I got 17.
17, so you save.
I got 17.
Am I still using my goat?
You still get the advantage.
Oh, that's great. So then I got 21.
Oh. Thick arc.
Do you need the dunce chair, sir?
With all my dice. Okay. So you guys saved. You saved as well.
16.
23.
You all saved. Okay.
Did that guy save?
No, he did not. No, he did not. Okay. And... Ooh, are these bonus actions? Are these bonus actions? Because I have all these and it says what he can cast, but it doesn't say if it's bonus action or action related. Oh, that's his bonus action. There you go. So he enacts his mage armor for his bonus action.
So what does the fairy fire do?
Anybody who is afflicted by fairy fire, every attack at them comes at advantage. So anything that attacks Thickok, because now he is glowing with green, everything comes at an advantage to him.
So if I had failed, would I be able to see the fairy fire coming at me?
I don't understand. What do you mean?
Uncanny dodge. If I can
That's
see
for an attack roll, not for a save, is it? I need dex for attacks. This isn't a damage-based attack.
It says when an attacker that you can see hits you with an attack.
It's not an attack.
You know what? That I could have used danger sense for.
It reacts the damage
That's
or
for a
halves the
trap.
damage.
Danger sense is for traps.
You have advantage on dex saving throws against effects that you can see while not binded, deafened, or incapacitated.
Right. This is a spell against you. It's not an effect or a trap.
Mm.
So you can see traps,
Like
you
an
can sense
arrow
things that
or
happen,
at you or
but if
something.
somebody's casting something at you, especially in an area of effect attack, it's not going to give you the advantage the same way. Like if you see arrows coming out from the walls, you step on the trigger, you'd be like, I know that's a trap, now I have my danger sense active. You could see, because you could see the trigger. If you can see the big log swing at you, you can see that. But for things like a crossbow under a desk, you can't see anything being enacted. And for spells against you, same thing. And yours, it wasn't an attack, no damage roll. It was just,
Well, either way, I passed.
yes, everybody passed but Thickup.
All that AC gone to waste.
And now, Black Spider has his mage armor enacted, so his AC goes up. And that brings us to Zell.
Would the advantage only count on direct attacks toward the Guk, or would it count on the entire party?
Direct attacks to Thickup.
Okay.
Rage, attack Black Spider.
Yes, so this is your second use of Rage. And Black Spider is how far away from you?
It's a good question.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. You basically make it into range.
Is he in the web?
Her web is cost double movement.
It is, so that is actually 10, 15, 20.
25,
Keep going.
30.
Wait.
Where is he trying to go? That's Black Spider.
Yeah, but he was in front of the statue. Why is he on the ground?
Oh,
said
so
he
he
was
was supposed to
standing
be
in
up
front of the
there.
statue.
He was
Yeah.
supposed to be up there, and that goblin's supposed to be behind it.
So we'll say he's there. So
Yeah, put him right in
10,
front. 'Cause you have,
15,
what, 40?
25,
Yeah, you can
30,
make it all the way right in front of
35,
him.
40.
You can make it 10 steps out, so he's not in the
Yeah.
attack range. That's fine. I mean, considering that he's using magic, it might be better to get closer to him, because you know he's not going to approach you.
I don't know if he has advantage if I'm close or not, but I guess it would be better
All
to be
magic is
close,
a disadvantage within 5 feet.
depending if they have that trait like she does or not. I don't know that.
Touche.
So I will go ahead and get in close. At this point, it's
So
fine.
you're going to move within the 5?
Yeah.
Okay, move him onto that pedestal next to him.
To whichever side would it append his vision towards the party.
So is he
So
dead
that way
center
if
in
he
front of the
casts
statue
it
or off to the
towards
side of
them,
the
he has to get
statue?
through
Is
me.
my question.
He's fine right there, being like just off to the side of it. You want who to have a clean shot still?
Whoever would need the clean shot.
I
and-
have-
Sila's in the
sharpshooter.
air. She's got a clean shot, and Ray's got sharpshooter. You can stand. You can hug him. She'll be able to hit him.
So
Okay.
just do that. That way the side of the party has clear shot and it doesn't matter for me.
Right. So I'm gonna go ahead and attack.
Okay.
I guess.
Are you gonna go with reckless?
Yeah.
Reckless gives you advantage.
But no bonus because rage. Is rage an action or a bonus action?
Bonus
He
action.
already took
Yeah.
the bonus action to rage first.
That's what I'm saying. He doesn't get the.
No, I do get the. Well, I get the double attack.
You get
not
double
the,
attack, but not the guaranteed
Yeah.
4 damage.
20 something.
Hit.
Nine.
9 damage on to Nesnar.
Second attack. $17.
Hit.
$10.
And more damage.
So 19 total.
Okay.
What did my sneak attack?
Nesnar drops to a knee for a brief moment, clutching his staff firmly, and you see the staff begin to vibrate, and Nesnar lifts 5 feet off the ground, continuing to rise until the end of the next turn.
Was that
Up
half
to a
health?
total of 5 feet?
Right now, he is only 5 feet off the ground, but at the end of the turn, he's going to continue to rise. Free movement action.
So every turn he's going up higher and higher.
Essentially, right now, yes.
Okay.
Hey, you won't
Not
get out of my
player turn.
range.
Like when he gets to the end of the round, he's going to continue to go up
okay.
again. Because this is still the same 6 seconds. Brings us to Syla, right? Syla. By the way, the vibrating staff, you see all 4 of the spiders turn their focus onto Zell.
Please don't burn me.
That's a good call. You know what? For fun, let's give you a point of inspiration for that. It's been a while since we've got some good inspiration. That gives you 2 points, actually. Like you have a total of 2 right now.
Okay, cool.
And Solitary. Your actions, please.
We would like to mind sliver Nesnar. Shoot some psychic energy into his mind.
Cantrip, correct?
Yes.
Okay, what is the save?
An intelligence roll of I'll let you know. A 14. Lose.
19.
Fuck you.
He is fine. It's an intelligence on a wizard. Come on. Well, he's not technically a wizard.
But he is.
But he still gets bonuses to that class if he's still using it for attacking.
Bingo. So no, that is a no go, no
Okay.
hit, fail.
I'm gonna raise 10 feet in the air.
Okay.
So I'm now 35 feet in the air.
You said 10 feet from 15 feet is 25 feet?
Right, that's what I meant.
Okay, 25 feet in the air.
That's what I meant.
Okay. Let's check, because that 20-foot cube was hitting you every time.
Yes.
Okay. 25 feet in the air.
Yeah,
You
that's
were
fine.
outside of the range of any cubes that would come out the same way.
That's how far I am. I'm
Okay.
25 feet in the air.
Do you have any other actions, bonus actions?
Bonus action is I enact my shield because I did just try to attack him. So I'm putting up my shield just in case, guy.
Trust me, his attention is not on you at the moment.
The cock is so screwed. Well, no, he's not. He can't be targeted right now. Everybody's going after Zell. Okie dokie.
Red spider.
Going to the red spider. The red spider is the one in the top corner up there?
Yep.
Okay, he is going to come on down to the ground and approach Zell. Given his movement, he has more than enough. And since you've already used your opportunity attack, he gets there.
Yep.
He is going...
Well, his turn passed, so does he have his opportunity back
end
now?
of the full round.
Yes.
Ah.
So, that being said, he is going to attempt to grapple on you. That's going to be a strength check of 16.
Okay.
Wait. Do you have advantage on strength checks, right? Okay. Is that anything for large? Because he's a large and you're a medium.
Hold on. I have an advantage on Dex.
No. One of your character abilities, your subclass abilities, gives you advantage on strength checks or something like that. Where are you?
I'm looking up grappling checks medium to large size.
Well, it's going to be large to medium, I think. I think he gets advantage on the attack. Here, do I have a grapple over here?
I don't believe so.
A
wanna
smaller
double check.
target can make an acrobatics dexterity check, and by virtue of being more agile, break free from a vastly larger and stronger grappler.
So essentially, I could use my my dangerous.
But if the target is not agile and uses a strength check, that would be at disadvantage because it's a larger size. This is a forum, but yeah.
So, say that one more time.
Okay, so if he uses a acrobatics dexterity check, he will so he can make a dexterity check to break free because it's a vastly larger creature which has more strength. Versus a strength check, you will be at disadvantage because it's a much larger creature. So you can choose dodge
Try to be
or
slippery
strength.
or try to fight it.
So you have the option for that.
But let me check another one
I'm
because
gonna-
this is just a
I'm gonna
form.
just do strength.
You're gonna do strength to strength,
Yeah.
So you're gonna roll at disadvantage.
right? And I believe
Well, I got a plus
One of-
7 to strength.
right, and you may actually have. You gain advantage on strength checks and saving throws. Melee damage with strength weapons, yada yada yada. So you technically have advantage on your strength checks and saving throws because this is a saving throw, and it gets advantage, so it kind of negates out. You get one roll.
Okay.
And if I'm not mistaken, your beat for this is still 16.
And I have plus 7.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Alright.
How does that roll? How do you get?
What just happened?
I'm looking for something. Grappling uses an attack action and is not its own action. Special melee attack. Da, 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 da. That's nice. Look, unrestricted reach. Da, 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 da. Oh, look at that. So if a giant, for an example, if a giant toad has no hands, but they hit a creature with their bite, the target is grappled. There is no check out of that. So, unfortunately, as a spider, it would only be able to do that as a descend action. So if it comes up to you and just tries to pounce you, that's a different story. Ability check versus an attack roll. So, early strength proficiency in athletics. This means you're unlikely to contested by the target's athletics or check. I'm just double checking to make sure this is set.
I'm going through a whole guide on grappling,
That's
and
exactly
it's long.
what I'm on right now.
The How to Grapple in 5e and Easy Guide.
Apparently it's not that fucking easy.
It's not. So it says that grappling is an attack roll. Yeah, it says instead of an attack roll, you make an ability check to initiate the grapple. So it's not a save, it's an attack against you versus your DC.
Mm.
To initiate the grapple. At the very least, grapple needs decent strength and proficiency in athletics. So it's using its strength roll as the ability check in place of an attack versus your DC. No, it's not against your DC, it's against your saving throw. So it's my ability check for strength, athletics, versus your athletics to contest for strength, or acrobatics versus the dodge. So it takes the place of an attack.
I'll do my athletics.
So you're going to do athletics strength to strength. So it's my attack roll as an ability, which would be right there. So it's my roll versus your roll. You get a +7. I only have a +2.
No, I got a +6 in athletics. If it was just a raw strength check, it's +7.
Okay. So your saving throw?
Yeah, you need to look up at your saving throw.
Oh, then it's +7.
For which one?
For strength?
What about Dex?
Oh, well, Dex is not as high. It's
Yeah, your saving throw is a +7.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you should be fine for this. He only gets a +2.
Unless your
Okay.
dice roll's good.
Yeah.
True. Which dice me? Let me use this one. I'll go with this one. No, I'm pretty sure you got it.
21.
Yeah, I'm positive you got it.
Versus 6.
Positive you got it. So it does not grapple you,
Back, beast!
but
You smell of ass and look of trees.
this is going to be easy too. Con save. DC 14.
Constitution.
Save. Top box.
+6.
So it's a-
He keeps looking in the wrong spot.
12.
I notice him.
Really? Okay. You are burned for 1d4 damage.
So
Contact with this spider, it's a fire spider, so if he survives the con check, he's fine. Like, he's fine, but you actually failed. You take 2 fire damage,
I
reduced
take 1
down to 1
damage.
damage.
So I'm at 59.
How much damage? I'm sorry.
1. Which means the green one is poison. More than likely. I don't know what the gray one is. Death.
Necrotic?
Yeah.
Okay, so of all that just happened, what exactly just happened? Red
This-
Spider was supposed to do something.
The red spider tried to grapple Zell, failed, burned him for 1 damage.
Okay.
What the fuck?
You will be susceptible to fire damage afterwards. You basically have like a thin char. It's not going to be like cast into flames, but it's more of a chance for you to fail.
No, it's like a fucking actual bug bite. Bitch, what the fuck? Did
Basically,
you nip me?
most of these rely on consecutive hits to the same target to enact all their specials.
So they're all gonna focus on Zill.
Yeah, the problem is when you have all of those elements consecutively attacking the same target, he's going to start taking a lot of damage after a
But
few
I'm
rounds.
the only one who could take this, so hurt them.
It's
I will
anybody,
try.
it's anybody that attacks Nesnar that's within their range.
So if they attack them, it's fine because I'm gonna keep on attacking him,
Well-
and then I'm gonna sit here and yeah, stop it.
You're 1 spider away from being surrounded.
I know.
He's
That's-
taken 46 damage and he's at half health. We just need to hit him a few more times. Unless he has something up his sleeve.
He's a spider.
Well, in a second, Nesnar's not going to be reachable by anybody but you.
Well, that's not true. I still have flying potions,
That's true. I'm very excited for those.
right?
They're not
We finally
ruins.
get to roll and see what happens.
Yep.
Like it's
I'm
like
scared to use them after I saw what happened to him.
well, I didn't care. I did fine,
Yeah, he just had to roll for control every single round.
which I'm good at.
Where am I going? Thickok. Alright, Thickok's first action is going to be Spiritual Weapon,
Because that could reach him.
and he's going to cast it right fucking next to him. And that's a bonus action.
How do you like an axe up your ass?
The best part is Spiritual Weapon can fly with this
Yes,
son of
that's
a-
exactly why I said it. That or
So-
Moonbeam. You could have done Moonbeam.
No, because Moonbeam, he has to start his turn in it. He'll take the damage, but then I'm sure he's going to move out of it, and then I have to use an action to move or a bonus action to move Moonbeam. The Spiritual Weapon just goes with him and smacks the shit out of him. Moonbeam is if he's there. So, his Spiritual Weapon, could you put a Spiritual Weapon next to him?
He doesn't have one right now.
Or is this for you?
Next to who?
Ah.
Nesnar.
Okay, this will be your spiritual weapon because you don't have one right now.
We're going to focus him down. I mean, that's what everybody else is doing. Okay.
Oh god, I hope they don't get on you, Maria.
So he swings. That's a hit. And he does 8 damage. Okay. And for his action, what the fuck am I gonna do as an action? Ooh, you know what I can do?
Your moonbeam's a pillar. How high up does the pillar go?
Yeah, but that's the bonus action thing that I was talking about, either having spiritual weapon out or the moonbeam.
Oh,
out.
you
It's
can only have
the
one
other.
or the other.
I can have both, but I can't use them both. Unless we can block something from moving, like webbing it and casting it, and then it just stays there and occurs that damage every time if it can't
Yeah,
get
because
out.
you can't move it.
Exactly. The other thing is leaving the moonbeam and having her walk shit around it. So he's gonna go ahead and go Sacred Flame.
It's in the big pocket.
Nope, that's not what I wanted. Sacred Flame on which is the closest spider to me?
Green guy.
Let's go after the green one then. Okay, and that's going to be X15 roll, spider, and
Green spider.
It's a save.
Holy shit. What happened?
Nothing. I cast Sacred Flame and it did nothing to the green spider.
Oh, okay. Normal.
Frank, nothing changes. Mastiff.
I'm assuming he rushes and bites.
Yeah, he's gonna run up to.
You
Nice.
sicked him on Nesnar?
Yeah,
That's what he said last time.
I don't know if he can reach it.
5 feet in the air, right?
Yeah,
But
it's
if
got a
it's
5 foot
5 feet.
range, yeah. Where is your pet?
He's a little sloth boy.
The sloth? Is that within 40 feet to get to him?
I believe so.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 if it goes up in there.
Yeah. Park him basically right underneath.
No.
Smack!
Oh,
Gravity damage.
He's gonna go to bite.
Right?
He misses.
Oh shit. It's a +3 to hit.
He got a 6.
Yeah, he missed.
Alright.
Okay.
Can you use a bonus action to piss on his leg?
no, he's fine.
He's in the air unless you
Can
got
he
a
piss
stream
on Zell's
that,
leg?
you got a 5 foot stream of piss. I need to see that. The
Roll
bonus is
for it.
if he attacked and hit him, he could have fallen
He
prone.
could
and
turn
fell
and piss
ground.
on the spider.
You might
No,
I'm
we're
sorry.
Okay. That'll bring us to Nugget.
Oh my god, we're finally at that point of the round.
So what was the plan here? We fight the spiders,
No, we're killing Nesnar.
killing Nesnar.
Or if you want to attack
You are
the spider,
currently
it's right
on the
there.
ground. It is a 60-foot ceiling. So to get to a wall and then climb the wall and then get to him to be above him is like 100 and something feet of distance.
Yeah, fuck that.
Plus the walls are covered in web.
That's true. Every wall.
Well, her
every
spider
wall and
silk,
ceiling.
her slippers are spider silk. Would it have? Nope.
It's only wall climbing ability. It doesn't give you. Let me double check, but I
I'm
don't believe
looking
it
it
changed.
up.
The slippers of spider climb.
Are they boots or slippers?
Slippers. Slippers of spider climbing. Nope. It does not. So what is your action?
Alright, that's the green spider.
Yes.
And
I believe that's still 20 feet off the ground.
he's 20 feet off the ground. Little bitch.
The only spider on the ground right now is black spider and red spider.
You mean blue spider?
Huh?
Blue spider.
Oh, blue spider's also on the ground, yes.
I thought black spider is the guy that's like levitating.
Well, yeah, but
Currently.
he's still within 5 feet of range. People can still attack him from the ground.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. So yes, the blue spider is still on the ground.
Blue and red are still on the ground.
This
Gray and green are still suspended.
Bring me to blue, please.
How close you want to be to blue?
5 feet.
Come, friend. Bam. That good?
Yep. Am I good? Did that trigger anything?
No.
Okay.
What are you're within 5 feet?
Yep.
So you're doing all strength rolls?
Yep.
Okay. First attack is rapier.
Rapier.
Okay. It's immune to poison, so it wouldn't matter. 12? That is a miss. And you will take a stack of chill.
Oh shit.
What does that mean?
It means just hang tight. You feel a little cold. Okay. Second attack. You still have your psionic daggers.
I was reading something. What just happened?
She attacked the blue spider, missed, and took a stack of chill. These are separate mechanics that are not normal for D&D. These are the homebrewed variants of this exact encounter.
Okay.
Because I know you know a lot about these. I've been saying since the beginning, I keep making modifiers, I keep changing things. That's why all of these are elemental of some sort, kind of, and they have burn and chill and what's green?
I assume poison.
Slurpees.
Chances of poison.
Chances of brain freeze.
Cloudy with a chance of poison.
How far is he from me technically?
You move within 5 feet of range.
No. Like if I were to throw it at that guy.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25 will come.
Yeah, but I don't know if you have a clear shot.
Isn't he in the air? He's 5 feet in the air, so 35.
That's within the range of your throw. But you have something that's 5 feet within you, so
Yeah.
I don't know if that counts. I think that counts as a disadvantage if you have anything within 5 feet. Or is that the target?
No, the target. If I throw it at the target, I'm at disadvantage. I'm gonna throw one at Black Spider.
Okie dokie. No? That'll end your turn?
Yep.
It brings us to the gray spider. Okay.
It's Noob Saibot's turn.
Okay. I can't see over your stupid fucking book.
Why you gotta be so, like, hostile?
Because it was never in my way before tonight. Okay. It's going to move as close as it can to Zell, 40 feet of range.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
So it's basically right on top of him.
So he's now at
He's
disadvantage.
surrounded.
So, yeah. Everything comes in an advantage anyway. He used
Or
reckless
reckless
attack.
attack. It doesn't
Oh,
matter.
yeah.
Okay. So he gets his double bite. 2 attack rolls. Where the fuck are you? Here we are. One is a nat 1, the other one is a 12.
Fuck you.
I know, he didn't hit either of those 2 attacks.
Does it go prone because it completely failed with the nat 1?
Well, spiders can't really land prone. Their
Yeah.
legs are always underneath them. I don't think you can. Can you knock a spider prone?
You can. It has to completely flip over though.
Yeah.
So because it has so many legs, no. But
Yeah,
if we
it's a
attack enough of
giant
the
spider.
legs,
Yeah.
like if she lit it on fire, then yeah, it could go prone.
Yeah, we can go with that.
Fire?
I don't see it going prone from trying to bite it. Like, how far do you have to lean in to bite something to end up on the top of your head?
5 feet apparently.
Alright, so he missed both of his attacks. One was a fucking nat 1. Alright, that'll bring us up to,
Green spider.
wait a second. Both of those attacks are with advantage, so one attack misses.
Okay, roll
I
them
thought that's
again.
what you rolled. Yeah.
I rolled 2 attacks at the same time, but I get advantage on both of those attacks.
Yeah.
So,
So
roll 'em
technically, one attack missed. An 8 and a 4 doesn't matter.
again. Yeah,
Missed
they both
anyway.
missed.
Because
This
even an
time
8
I'm-
plus 5 was a 13.
This time I'm smacking him on the backside of the
I
head
know, right?
for a D4.
Stop peeking. I just realized you peeked.
I specifically, my vision is very bad, and I tunnel vision directly to the dice tower. I swear. I'm
I
not looking
smack
at
him on the
anything.
head for 2.
This is my baby. Yes. You don't smack nothing. Hold on, what are you doing?
I
All
roll a D4 to smack him on the head with my hand.
I don't look at least.
It rolls back to the top.
Green.
We're on green spider. Well, we can just call them what they are now. Poison spider.
We're sticking to color coding, please.
Green.
Sure, green spider.
Thank you.
Kool-Aid!
Apologize?
Green
Ah,
We'll call
Kool-Aid.
him Kiwi.
Okay.
Makes him sound like a little bitch.
Right?
Poison spider has to come down 20 feet
To the ground.
to the ground
Okay.
and then walk over towards Zell. Does he have enough range to get there? 5, 10, 15, 20. He has just enough to get right behind Zell.
Oh my god.
He is fully covered.
It doesn't matter because I was already disadvantaged anyway.
You can't even move at this point. You
I don't
have
need to move.
3 giant spiders and a Nesnar.
They're all over there.
I don't need
It's
to
a
move.
perfect
You
setup
have
for
an
a
emotional
fireball.
support dog, though.
Well, Nesnar did
I-
summon
hold
them
on.
to attack
I
Zell.
do have an emotional support dog.
No.
Well, he's sitting there. He's giving emotional support.
No, it's combat or help. Those are the only 2 things. We discussed this previously.
He's keeping him company.
Yeah, emotional support.
Shenanigans. You get no advantage or anything.
Zero
No
zero
help.
advantages. Just he's there.
Alright.
His tail.
Wagging his tail.
He says we're in danger.
So green spider moves up.
Green spider moves up. He's going to do his double bite. Which is funny because they all have different attack patterns. Alright. Everything comes in at advantage. So first...
Oh wait. Didn't we enter a new round of combat? Doesn't he get his thingy?
What thingy?
The opportunity?
Yeah.
That's true. That is very true. It's a new round of combat.
Let's do that.
So go ahead and make your opportunity attack.
Is that an advantage?
No.
Okay.
You would be at disadvantage. You are surrounded, sir.
Right.
Your reckless attack from previous round is technically still active, so it neutralizes. You get 1 roll.
Okay. No, 20. So,
No, hold on a second.
so I rolled a 10 plus 10.
How do you get a fucking plus 10?
Plus 1 on top of what I get for my attack.
The fuck did he say?
I am so
I think it was
confused.
total of 11.
You
plus
rolled
11.
a 10
Rolled a 10
plus what?
plus 1 for my weapon,
For the plus 1 weapon. Okay, so you have 11.
and then plus 6 to hit.
Am I missing
lost.
something?
Because he
Because
put
your
the
attack
weapon in
roll.
the he put the weapon in the forge. Remember?
So that's total of plus 7.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you hit 17.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a hit. It's not a 20.
No, not 20. But yeah, just a hit.
Okay. Okay. That's a hit. It stops in its tracks 10 feet out from you. 10. I mean, 20. How the
Does
fuck
that-
did we get there?
Does that mean it
It stops dead. It's not within range for its attack.
for the bite attack?
For the bite attack.
8.
8 damage. Poison spider.
He's like, why can't I come to the party, guys? Because you're too slow.
It shrieks a little bit and it starts to shake in anger.
I would shake too.
And if I'm not mistaken, the green spider was the one that already cast web, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the first one to go and cast it.
Okay.
And your opportunity attack it for 8.
Yes.
Yes.
And stopped him 5 feet out from being able to reach.
Bite me.
Zell.
So I'm not completely surrounded, but I mean, I still can't really go
I mean, you're
anywhere.
still at disadvantage. You have 3 things around you.
And it's going to be like that anyways with reckless attack, so it doesn't matter.
He cannot do any other attacks at this time. So, brings us to Ray.
Sharpshooter at Nesnar. $17.
Hit.
Now cast Simulacrum on that same attack.
That's not how Simulacrum works.
18.
18 damage.
And then sharpshooter. Or sneak
Sneak
attack. I was typing sharpshooter.
Get close.
See, if I roll identical to the last roll, I'm gonna laugh. Because I got 18 last time, too. 6.
He survives.
God damn it!
Okay. Nesnar raises another 5 feet into the air.
He's now 10 feet in the air.
I'm actually gonna use my bonus action to disengage and hide because I feel something bad's coming. And because it's a tight spot, can I get my my opportunity? So, I fucked up. It stopped recording and I did not notice, and it was hours. So here's the recap. We left off somewhere in the battle. Let's see. Zell kills Black Spider Desnar. Scylla kills the Green Spider, and she summons a unicorn that she gets off her broom and goes to ride the unicorn. Let's see. Who else? Zell also kills the Blue Spider. Nuck uses Dwarven Thrower and crits for 46 damage and kills the Gray Spider. The Goblin decides he's going to run, and Zell kills the last Red Spider with 19 damage. Or, first attack was 19 damage, second attack was 13 damage. So the Goblin disengages, and Ray decides to interrogate him to see why he's running. He said he got drawn into this mess with him and his brother, but they don't want to fight, they just want to go. Ray tells him that there was another goblin killed in a conflict not too long ago, and tells him exactly where the body is so he can go collect the remains of his brother. So the goblin runs, and then Scylla threatens both the goblin and Ray that if the goblin ever comes back, both the goblin and Ray would face her fire. So.
And then there was a 10-minute conversation of who would kill who first, and twin spell fireball this, and sharpshooter that, and it was a back and forth.
I'm just saying, you never not kill all of your enemies, because it can come back and haunt you.
We didn't kill the orc that Nuck fucked.
Like, he got pleased, therefore his alliances could have changed. This guy was just a scaredy shit in the first place when he first got there, and yeah.
The Chronomancer didn't come back.
What Chronomancer?
Exactly. That's exactly right.
So, Black Spider was actually knocked unconscious, not fully dead. Zell goes over and stands over him, kicks away the staff, and Black Spider laughs and tells everyone this is far from over before he bites off his tongue and bleeds to death. But before he's dead, Zell pours itching powder in his mouth. So there's a treasure chest that calls out to Thickup, and he runs over to it. And finds some sending stones that he just tosses to the nearest person, which happens to be Nuck. And then I put notes for the paper because that's what you're reading.
Yes. I have a couple of adjustments to make, but yes, I will print them and pass them out for you. Because everything was written under Black Knight for 1. The original toss was going to be for Zell for the sending stones for 2, so certain things changed. But essentially, it needs minor edits, and then I'll print out new copies for you guys.
Okay. So basically, Thickup tells us that he is leaving to go build his temple for Selûne, and that he will come back with us to Phandalin, but then we part ways. So we also find out that we need to go to... No. When did we find out about the Scarlet Monastery? I didn't...
From Thickock at the time.
Okay, so
when
it was
he had
from
the Stone
Thickock.
of Omnipresence in his hand, his goddess Selûne spoke through him with a polytonality, 2 voices at the same time from one body, and addresses the party telling them that there is a quest across the sea to a holy land or a place of worship that has been shrouded from the gods' views. It's cast in layers of blood and decay, so they have to go there, and that is their job, to stop this evil ongoings. The other part is that Thickock has to stay behind, and the vessel of Selûne, Thickock, has to reestablish a temple to regain all of his old memories back. The Stone of Omnipresence that he found that allowed him to commune with the goddess is going to grant him all of his memories, and he becomes Skofdruk once again, the original shepherd. So, until the temple is completed, anytime he is touching that stone, he can be his altered self. Once he completes the temple, he will be both Thickock and Skofdruk once again.
So, after that, we split up the loot. 10 cantrip spell scrolls, potion of invulnerability, necklace of adaptation, which I took because it allows you to breathe in all environments. Ointment, which is a major healing, iron bands, which will restrain a large opponent, and staff of Python. I don't remember what the description was.
Basically, the Staff of Python is you can transform it into a python that attacks for you.
That's pretty cool. So there was one last room we did not go in. It was locked. There was a key that was found on Black Spider's body. The key opened the door. Turns out to be a jail cell for Nundro,
The youngest
Rockseeker brother. Scylla immediately runs over to untie him because she cannot stand the sight of someone being bound against their will. And once he is conscious, Ray gives him some water, and he basically is saying he's been captured there for quite a while. We let him know we found the remains of his brother, and Scylla decides to pull the remains out of her bag, and Nundra doesn't like her anymore.
No, he's not a fan.
While she's still... Oh, is the unicorn still around at this time? I don't know.
No, unicorn disappeared at that time.
There was a unicorn.
Oh, I did mention the unicorn that Scylla was riding.
Fucking wild magic.
So we all head back to Phandalin with Nundro in tow so he can see his remaining brother. Take him back to the manor. A couple of days pass with preparations for the final farewell party for Thickuk. And at the party, well, right at the start of the party, Scylla decides to hire people to test her potions of flying. And one of them is correct, which she gives to the innkeeper's son, so he's zooming around like Peter Pan. The other two she gives to Nugget and Nuck. Nugget has no control over her flying and will randomly... and throws a rope to Scylla to tether herself and becomes a nugget balloon, and Scylla just pulls her around everywhere. Nuck, on the other hand, did have control of flying, for a while anyway. He decides to use his bag of tricks and summons a rat and two bears. Two brown bears. Brown bears. And then he ties a rope to each of the brown bears to himself. So
Freaking out some of the townsfolk.
Yeah, very much freaking them out. And uses them as a tether, so he is now a nut balloon. So we go to the party, and Zell met a friend at the inn that most of us have not seen yet. Thickuk kind of ignores him at the inn as they have their drinking competition. Zell actually wins the drinking competition for once.
Thickuk was already drunk.
I don't want to hear it.
I've been there for 3 days. What have you been doing?
So the loser has to go volunteer for Ray's exhibition she was putting on for the party, and she's going to shoot 3 apples off of their head. So as they're going out, Zell introduces his new friend Jax, who is a Goliath, and he towers over everyone. He's about 8 feet tall.
Just before they get to the rest of the party, they watch Nuck fall from the sky as his faulty potion fails him.
Taking bludgeoning damage.
Mm-hmm. Scylla tries to catch him on the way down since she's flying around on her broom holding the other balloon. And she fails that grab and plummets to the ground with him, yanking Nugget along with her, but Nugget doesn't make contact with the ground.
She just gets whiplash from being the nugget balloon.
Mm-hmm.
So we are then introduced to Jax, who Zell explains will be joining our party. Zell is going to go off, and he made plans to help the elder Ash the
Resurrected for the Grave Pelt tribe, or pack, I should say.
Which is the hidden town just outside Neverwinter. So Zell is parting, and in his place, he offered his good friend from the military, Jax, to come in his place. Jax wants to adventure very much so, because his job in the military, they shove him to the far off most corner where he does nothing because they just don't want to deal with him. So he's ready for a great adventure, and we are about to travel across the ocean to the Scarlet Monasteries.
Yeah, because Goliaths are all about their accomplishments and achievements, and being stuck at an outpost, he got no achievements. So the idea of adventure was perfect for him.
So then he decides to join in the exhibition and picks up Thickuk against his will, and also the board that Ray had set up to catch the apples and the arrows.
Yeah, Thickuk was tricked. He was told it was an apple.
And it was 3.
And it was 3.
So the first one, Ray hits perfectly, nat 20.
Meanwhile, Thickuk is holding his axe in front of his face, peeking through a little hole where the crescent of the blade is.
The second one, she manages to hit 17 roll. Third one, however, With bonuses, it only rolled a 7. So it missed. She blamed it on the rat that Nuck summoned earlier, tripping her.
Yeah.
But Jax, the new party member, decides to catch the arrow out of the air before it can hit Thickuck. Which made the exhibition a great success, but Thickuck is now upset. He ran off the Goliath and sprinted back towards the inn saying, fuck this shit.
I dodge rolled from the top of an 8-foot Goliath, raising his hand to take the bludgeon damage from the roll, and ran my happy little ass back to the inn. Stumbling and literally tripping at one point, looking back saying, fuck this.
And then we didn't really do too much after that. We kind of ended it.
Pretty much.
So we set off for the new adventure.
So they were told that they need to find religion or a deity to protect
I
them
did skip that.
from the Scarlet Monastery that we're going to. So Thickock having his own but not joining them is perfectly fine. Zell had gone to the inn to meet his friend and did not pursue any religion in the off time.
Nuck went to go research storm giants for some reason.
We still don't know why, but I'm sure he has a separate plan for that. But yes, he knows the resistances and weaknesses of storm giants now. The other 3 party members, Ray, Scylla, and Nugget, are all part of Timora's Lady Luck, Goddess of Luck.
We take the blessing of Timora.
And they all accept the coins given as tokens of faith. So they have protection from a deity at this point, as long as they maintain their prayers.
Which was before the party, but I forgot to mention that.
They still have to find a way to actually travel across the sea, but we'll get to that, and that'll start the new adventure for basically Chapter 2, Session 1. This is not going to be part of the book yet, Doug. We're going to do this a little bit more so I can segue into the book with something that's not part of D&D related, so I don't get lawsuit or copyrights. Scarlet Monastery is a homebrew that I've readapted from somebody else's homebrew. It is not part of Wizards of the Coast, so I cannot be sued for it. So writing the book as a segue from that is perfectly fine. The book itself is going to be the open world. We're going to talk about biomes, etc., and we'll get to that at a later date. Otherwise, I think that's pretty much all we covered, or we need to cover.
Yep.
You missed the goblin conversation, and you missed my entire epilogue outro.
I'm sorry, Doug.
You missed that Scylla has a thing for this new party member Jax, 'cause
Yep.
he's a big guy.
Silas looking at the giant man going, hey, buddy.
Hey, giant man, you wearing a lot more clothes than your friend. Why?
Jax is still shirtless, but he does wear a pair of pants, and he has a cowl over his shoulders. Also, he's going to be readapting that to Zell's dire bear cowl, and he's going to be wearing that. The other thing you gave him was what? The Pauldurons from one of the bugbears they killed. The ranking officer in Black Spider's Legion, they're Pauldurons. That ought to be interesting.
Right.
So, I think I found a god that my character will follow.
On that
It
note,
is-
I'm going to end.